T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish. Years from now, they're gonna ask us, where were you when they took over the planet? We're gonna say, we just stood by and watched.
Please! Please! No!
Yes, people, Shabbat Man at Match, Team Kop-Ish. You know what time it is? Monday night show. Big up everybody that's in the chat right now. That's right. It's a takeover, Swing Wizard, but no. All jokes aside, everyone else will be joining me very, very shortly. Cal should be joining me very, very soon. And I believe Drift said he might be able to make it. So hopefully Drift can make it, but don't worry. Team Kop-Ish, we are here, people, so don't worry about that. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to Team Kop-Ish, all that good stuff. And yeah, people, listen, we got a big show tonight. Obviously, we're going to speak about Virgil Van Dijk's comments. We're also going to be speaking about, could there be a potential player exodus, the new manager, and much, much more. But yeah, people, listen, before I even get into anything, I'll wait for Cal to get in there before we actually start like the topics and stuff. But I just want to speak to you guys because this Klopp news just, I don't know, man. Like, what was it? It was announced on Friday. I still can't believe what's about to happen. It just kind of seems surreal, man. I can't lie. Like, everyone's getting into a meltdown. Even football fans, just general football fans, they're like, raw, like, Klopp's leaving Liverpool, yeah? That's crazy. Like, I don't know. Big Evan in the chat, man. Where is it? Big up John Conway. Big up yourself, bro. In fact, you know what? Let me start from the beginning. Yeah? Manners them. Indian Scouser. Big yourself, bro. He goes, can't take this anymore. Sad news, not going to lie. But oh, well, big up Kopish. Happy Monday. Vlad speaking about Virgil. He's 32, just finished your career here. I can't even pronounce your name, brother. Aija, apologies if I've butchered that, bro. Let's not panic. We're in a good place. Let's not start to panic for no reason. Noah says the media wants to unsettle Liverpool is pretty clear. Matt Bickerzette says, why is anyone alarmed what VVD said? It makes sense that you'd be uncertain with a new manager coming in. We're going to speak about that, but you've got a very, very valid point as well. Emil Heskey says if he wants to go, we have to accept or let him go for free a year later. That's also true as well. Big up Naldo says guys that fall into the agendas that are being created now that Klopp is leaving, they're trying to stir up the doubt. True, but you also got to remember that no one told Virgil to say that. He said that he was asked about it. But we're going to speak about that. But I understand what everybody's saying. I understand what everyone's saying. Big up Bayesian. Big up Bayesian. What's going on, bro? Big up AD says, big up Kopish. Big up everybody in the chat. Chapman says, best part of the week, Kopish show. Big up yourself, brother. Love as always. Now, though, I'm with legends, guys. Big up yourself. Connor the Red, big up yourself. Abdus, big up Indian Scouts again. Big up Kevin. He says, guess all our players are leaving now that Klopp is gone. Don't think so, Kev, but we got to speak about it though. Football gossip party, damn right, it's takeover. Right now it is. Big up yourself, bro. Delay Smith, great film, you don't know. Tev says, where's Optimus, bruv? We better sign Prime still. Big up Pinto. Hello, Matt. Big up yourself, brother. Big up Part Life. He says, Wing Wizard. Big up yourself, brother. Big up Abdus as well. Wing Wizard again. You get me? Nado says, knew it was Matt from We Move. You don't know that's my team. And Big Yard says, it's peak. Because it is peak, bruv. It is. Beijing says, Pepper Pot, Matt. Big up Joe. I'm deflated even more with the uncertainty of players' future. 100%. We're gonna talk about that, bro. 100%. Bizarre says VVD's quotes out of context. Beijing says he felt like got hit by a stunner. Kevin Ball says James based on what? So I'm going through literally all the comments. I know people got a lot to say. You get me? Because I know when we kind of get into the show and everything's there, sometimes we might not say certain things, or you guys might not speak about. So I'm gonna get through some of the comments now. Big up Glasgow Reds TV. Big up John. Big up Man Like Matt. Respect. Come on, brother. Love as always, brother. Big up Sean. He says he said it. Stop defending just because VVD. He did say it. There's no denying that. Big up Pimp. Big up, brother. I hope you're blessed, bro. I need to get back to you as well. So apologies, Pimp. Big up yourself, bro. And big up anybody else I haven't gotten back to as well. It's been a bit mad couple of weeks for me. So apologies. But yeah, man. Pick up the chat and Matt. Bring the violence. They're gonna be violence today. Big up Jamal says, Matt, you worried about Egypt and going out? Yeah, Egypt are out now, innit? Yeah, they're officially out, right? They got knocked out, was it yesterday? So I guess Mo's just gonna rehab at Liverpool now, innit? Well, he was gonna rehab there anyway, but he's not going back. Tron says Matt is finally here. Run all the clips. You never know. I might have to today. Big up Venom, big up yourself, bro. Big up H. Big up L Silver, Man Like Matt, my guy. What's going on, brother? Big up yourself. Big up Taylor. Hey, Venom takeover thing, you done already. Jamal says, Matt, we start basketball channel. I put you at this, people. A little exclusive, kind of a little exclusive. I'm gonna be starting my own channel. Certain things are still in the works at the moment. There probably will be some basketball content on there. I don't know if it'll be a basketball channel because you have to understand, because I live in the UK, a lot of the games for me are like 3 o'clock in the morning, especially like if I want to watch the Lakers play and stuff, obviously being West Coast. So I don't know how that's going to tie in, but I'm going to see what I can do. At least I might be able to try to cover some parts of that. You get me? So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, something's cooking up. Don't worry, people. Something's cooking up. You get me? Who else is there? Hate says, I'll watch. And Jamal says, yeah, sure. And then Pinto says, we will be there, Matt. Nah, appreciate that, bro. Big up Gunnar says, just flying through quickly. Sunday's D-Day. Make sure your phone is on. Don't worry, fam. Make sure your phone's on, G. But now,
Bun Arsenal. Bun Arsenal.
What?
Bun Arsenal. What?
Bun Arsenal.
What? Bun Arsenal. What?
What's going on?
What is it? Bun Arsenal.
I did see, I saw Luca's 70. Yeah, Luca went mad, but the defense from Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, we won't talk about that. Jermaine says, Matt, will you be running the video on your channel? Yeah. Like I said, like I've got something in the works at the moment. I still got to sort out a few things, but you guys will be the first to know once I've announced it and exactly what it's going to be. So big up to everybody. I hope you can join me for that journey as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like how you joined Drift on his journey, he's got his channel, and Cal's obviously got his channel as well. I will be having my channel as well. But there will still be Kop-Ish. Don't worry about that, people. There will still be Kop-Ish. It's just giving you, I guess, just other things to look out for, innit, people? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. All right then. Cal, I was waiting for you to join, bro. There's only one place to start, brother. Virgil Van Dijk is unsure if he'll be part of the post Jurgen Klopp era at Liverpool. Let me read out some quotes while you let that headline sink in. Pause. Virgil Van Dijk said, where's the quote? Don't do this to me now. Virgil van Dijk is cast out over his Liverpool future by admitting he's unsure whether he'll be part of the post-Jurgen Klopp era. He literally said, very curious about how the club replaced their legendary manager. They also asked how he saw himself being part of the Liverpool next era. He said, that's a big question. Well, I don't know. The Netherlands captain elaborated when it was put to him that he had 18 months left of his current deal. Virgil replied, that is correct. Good maths. Listen, I don't know. The club will have a big job on their hands. That is well known. To replace the manager and replace not only the manager, the staff is leaving. And there are so many things that will change. So the club has a big job in its hands. And I'm very curious which direction that will go in. But when that will be announced, we will see our situation. I can't say now. Those are the words of Virgil Van Dijk.
Sorry to cut you, man. Is that the full article?
That's a lot of the extracts, yeah, from the Guardian.
Shall I be completely honest with you?
Let me see if there's anything else that he said. Hold on. Was there anything else? Hold on. Van Dijk insisted he does not want to keep talking about it. He said, we will speak about it at the end of the season, but Liverpool captain admitted that FSG's choice of successor to Klopp will influence players' futures. This is what he said now. Obviously, it'll be the end of the Jurgen Klopp era. I am very glad that I'm still a part of it. That's why I don't like to speak about it. I'm still part of it. That is my main focus now, and we will see at the end of the season. Hopefully, we will have success that we will dream and fight for each other each and every day. By then, there will probably be more clarification about what the club wants for the future, and then we will see. Nothing has really changed. Obviously, things will change at the end of the season and in the new season, but in the moment, it doesn't, and we have to keep on doing the same things. It's easier said than done, but I sense the rest of the boys think like that as well, and it's the job for me to ensure we keep it that way. Norwich was a good day.
Shall I be honest with you?
I let that sink in. Yeah, go on, bro.
I'm not that upset with what he said. He just kept it real. He kept it real. Again, us as Liverpool fans, us as people who believe Virgil's the best centre-back in the world, would obviously think the new manager would want him in their plans. But you never know. The new manager might come in and say, what, Virgil's going to last year of his contract? Okay, we how much is he on? 200?
Yeah, about that.
How much is he was an extension? What, 250? Okay, when his contract, if we extend his contract for another 2 years, then he's going to be 34. Do we want to be paying 250k a week to a 34-year-old? Maybe not. I think this has all been taken way out of context, if I'm going to be honest. Personally, I might be completely wrong here and seeing it completely wrong. But me personally, this feels like journalists doing what they do best sometimes, taking some snippets of a quote, mashing it together, and us as a fan base overreacting, and then also the rival fans jumping on this going, oh, I knew it, everyone's leaving because Klopp's going. Nah, bruv, we don't know who the next manager is for a start. And I'll use this as a prime example. Matt, if you were a Liverpool manager tomorrow, there's certain players that you would, Thiago, you'd extend Thiago's contract to keep Thiago potentially.
Yeah.
If I went in there tomorrow, I'd probably not renew Thiago's contract. So Virgil is literally saying, look, I want to be here. I've been part of the Klopp era. I've enjoyed myself. I'm captain of this club. I'm going to lead the boys from now until the end of the season. But at the end of the season, I don't know what's going to happen. Whether that be the owners might not give me a new contract like they didn't give Genie a new contract, Milner a new contract. Klopp ain't here anymore to back my corner like that. The new manager might want to go in a different direction with a younger squad, younger set of players. I might be surplus to requirements. So I'm just saying, I don't know what the future holds. Just like you don't, just like I don't. Honestly, I don't have a problem with this at all. And I actually admire it from Virgil because he's coming out and he's being open and honest about it. I love Virgil for this. So me personally, Matt, again, I might be looking at this with the rosiest of tinted glasses. This may come across as copium. I honestly don't think he said anything in there that alarms or alerts me.
Let me play devil's advocate. This is why I like being the host. All right, let me play devil's advocate. I agree with everything you just said. However, Virgil van Dijk is the captain of Liverpool. He's heard the news, just like everyone else, that the manager is about to leave. Is going to have a massive knock-on effect. Virgil van Dijk could have even declined that interview. He could have said, now's not the time. I'll speak about my own future at the end of the season. Virgil van Dijk went into a bit more depth than maybe he needed to by alluding to the fact of he doesn't know and putting himself, not only others, but himself saying unsure how things are going to, proceed. We understand that. He doesn't know who the next manager is going to be. But Virgil van Dijk isn't stupid. He knows whoever that next manager is, they are not going to strip him of the captaincy, and then they are not also going to say to him, he is no longer part of this squad.
Wait, Matt, can I do a reverse Uno before you continue?
Yeah, go on.
Can I play devil's advocate to the devil's advocate?
Then I'll play another devil's advocate. But yeah, go on.
What makes you so certain?
Football's football. There's two sides to every story. You've given one aspect and I'm giving another. Because we're looking at it through, we've got nothing to worry about. Is Virgil van Dijk, he's Liverpool captain. But you have to remember, Jordan Henderson was the captain last year. Jordan Henderson, and that's a different situation. He left. Not many people saw the captain leave. Virgil van Dijk is the captain of Liverpool. What Liverpool are about to go through is a massive transition. He is going to be looking at it thinking, you know what? I love this club. I'm the captain, but I have to keep it a buck, like you said. I can't guarantee that I'm even going to be here because I don't know who Liverpool are going to get as that next manager. Is it going to be a project where that project is going to take 3 to 4 years? Because as the captain, let's be real. If you don't want other people to jump ship, could Virgil van Dijk just have said, my Liverpool future right now is with Liverpool. I don't need to worry about anything else and outside noise. You know, he could have put speculation to bed like straight away.
Absolutely. But
he could have chosen. Yeah, go on.
You've been hitting me in the road, so I'm going to come back with a couple jabs now.
No, this is devil's advocate. Yeah, I'm not saying I believe it, but we have to look at all aspects. 100.
So you're right. He could have said that,
Mm-hmm.
but people are still speculated on that. And the difference between him and Jordan Henderson was Jordan Henderson wasn't playing at a high level before Henderson left. Henderson knew in his heart of hearts that new midfielders coming in would really test him. With all due respect to every other centre-back in the world, unless you're bringing in, I'm going to say a Saliba, a Ruben Diaz, maybe that's it. Like, really and truly, who's going to tell Virgil at his best? Who's going to tell him to sit down on the bench from a footballing standpoint?
Yeah.
So when he says, I don't know what the future holds, I don't think that's him saying, I want to leave. That's him saying, I don't know what the future holds because I don't know if the new manager is going to want to see me. The new manager might come in and say, you know what, Virgil's good, but I want to make Kwanzaa and Konate the foundation of my partnership. So if that means Virgil's on a year left of his contract, I want to extend Mo, I want to extend Trent. I could do with selling Virgil because he's getting to what, 33 now? I don't want a 33-year-old centre-back because I've got Kwanzaa, I've got Konate, Joe Gomez can fill in there. I'm going to buy a centre-back who I really fancy playing. So Virgil's come out and he's been honest. And this is what I admire about it. Footballers are taught to be very robotic nowadays. Mm-hmm. They're told to toe the line and you say this, but you don't say that. He's come out and been honest. Bruv, with all due respect to Henderson, one of the best captains we've ever had, it's come out now that Henderson wasn't always telling the truth when he spoke.
Yeah.
Bruv, Virgil van Dijk is telling the truth and people are berating him for it. With where I come from, bro, if you tell the truth, you tell the truth. People got to listen to it and they got to digest it. I admire this from my captain. This is what I wanted to hear from my captain, that no one's safe, man. No one's safe.
But what
that's the energy I want to hear.
I'm playing devil's advocate because this is what I think he could have said potentially. Jurgen Klopp is leaving. I know there's going to be a lot of panic around Liverpool, the dressing room, but I'm here to tell you, as Liverpool captain, whoever walks through that door, for us, it's the same thing. We wanna strive to be the greatest that we can be. Everything else is out of my hands, but I know my future's with Liverpool. Virgil Van Dijk is, like you said, he's got 18 months left. He also, listen, like you said, he's been honest. Let's not be stupid now. He knows what he's worth. What if a Real Madrid come knocking on that door? I'm just giving you an example, by the way. He hasn't exactly said like this. What I'm saying is this year. I'm not saying whether I believe it, but it's also a case of the bit. What I'm saying is before this even when the Klopp thing was announced, remember when me and you just was talking, yeah? And the first thing I said was I'm worried about the 3 players where contracts are expiring in 2025. Yeah. I said him, Trent, and Salah. We'll get into the others a bit later, but I said with Virgil, I said even as a captain, I'm a little bit unsure because Virgil, you have to understand, Virgil turned down Man City, Chelsea, and I believe another club for Liverpool because of Jurgen Klopp. All jokes aside with the whole going to Blackpool, donuts and all them thing there, Jurgen Klopp won over Virgil van Dijk. That is why he signed. Now, I'm not trying to say because Klopp is leaving, oh, that means Virgil's leaving. It doesn't work like that. But what he's showing you is that the manager is so important for him. He has to take a step back and analyze what is actually happening.
I didn't take that from it.
Do you know what I took from it?
Go on.
He doesn't know what's going to happen in the future. He's stating the obvious. But what he didn't tell you is that next season, I will still be your Liverpool captain. And I know not many people say that. No one really says
that. You can't say that.
No. But what he can say is, I want to stay. Because you can't say I can guarantee you. But what he can say is, my intentions are, even if he said, I love this club, whatever. This club's going through a really, really terrible time with hearing this news. But I love this club. And I'm going to, like, he could have basically just maybe not have said as much. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. He was pressed about it. So when I was reading extra, remember, they had to dig. They said they then asked him about his future. He could have just said, I don't really want to talk about my future right now. All I know is that I'm Liverpool captain. This is about Jurgen Klopp. My future will get sorted. I love this club. Boom. Walk out the room. What's man saying?
But why should he have to say that?
Because he's the captain of Liverpool, bro.
But surely he's proven over the tenure that he's been here. He wants to be here, right? So that's first thing first. Actions speak louder than words. Second, bro, God, I'm praying to you direct here. Please don't let this happen. But, bro, what if we go and get a manager that we all, as a fan base, don't really rate and Virgil don't rate? What, does he have to stay? No.
No one's saying that.
So that's what I'm saying. If he comes out now and says, no matter what happens, I'm here next season, I'm Liverpool captain, and then we go and get a crappy manager or a manager he doesn't fancy or the fan base don't fancy, or as a manager he doesn't see he's progressing, then he's like, oh, I had to come out and say that, and now I'm going to have to leave. So I'm losing the fan base, but I'm doing what's best for my career and possibly for the club. Not to mention, bro, I think the elephant in the room is there's 3 major contracts up.
We're going to get up.
I know,
that, bro.
But just speaking on Virgil, bro,
yeah,
bro, it is not beyond FSG and the people who do the data behind the scenes to turn around and go, Virgil's a bad boy right now. But I reckon in a year's time, we're going to be sitting there going, we should have taken the money.
But that's my argument. So what I'm saying
Virgil knows that because he's seen it happen to Genie. He's seen it happen to Milner. All these players.
But do you realize if he reaffirms his love in that interview, which he kind of did anyway, but like, let's say he was a bit more like, I'm Liverpool captain. I love this club. I love Jurgen Klopp. Whatever happens with him. But I know that I love this club and we'll see what happens. He kind of said that, but like, I feel like there could have been a bit more. I'm leaving it up to you, FSG. I've stated how much I want to be here. But what's happened is, and again, it's media spin as well. And again, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Because I don't want us to do is be blindsided as fans and just think, because it's Virgil van Dijk and it's because it's Liverpool, he's definitely staying. Oh, because Virgil van Dijk is so loyal, that means he's just never going to leave. I want people just to have an open mind. I'm not trying to scaremonger anybody, but I'm also just saying we can't guarantee for certain right now with the manager making that decision that anybody is not or could potentially leave Liverpool. That's all it is, you know.
I hear you.
I actually agree with what you're saying, but then there's also a little part of me that just thinks, ooh, could
I think it's just been blown way out of proportion, and I get there'll be a section of the fan base who just go, he didn't have to say anything, or he should have said it like this. That's absolutely fine, because I think everyone digests information differently, innit? I think that's the key here. I think I digest information differently from X and Y and Z.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like is when people are like, he shouldn't have said anything. No, I want my player to talk. Like,
agreed.
He's got a mouth, he's got a personality, he's his own person. If he wants to talk, he should be allowed to talk. Like, we can't sell footballers to shut their mouth when it suits us, and then when big things are happening, we say, well, he should have spoken up. Why didn't he speak up as the captain of the club? We can't have it both ways. We either want a player to talk all the time or none of the time. It's not when it fits and suits us. He's spoken because he was asked questions. Not once did he say, I don't want to be here, or I may have to look for
of course.
He said we have to wait and see what happens, because we don't know what the future holds. Bro, I think he might, for all we know, bro, he could be in contract negotiations right now.
Yeah, no, that's exactly
going back up. Virgil could be saying, I want 280, and they're going, we ain't going above 240. If he comes out and he goes, no matter what, I want to be at Liverpool. But from a contract negotiation standpoint, FSG go, see that? He wants to be at Liverpool. Give him 245 instead of 240. And tell him to shut his mouth and sit down, because he wants to be.
But do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I agree with you. Do you know what the problem is? If there is one, by the way, because I'm not too sure if even there is, but we have to talk about it. It's because he's the captain. It sounds weird. Obviously, Virgil van Dijk, whether he was captain or not, let's just say he wasn't a captain, he's still such
really sorry to cut you. Really sorry to cut you.
Yeah,
I don't think it is because he's the captain. I think we're, as a fan base, we are so on the ropes at the moment because we've got the Klopp news.
No,
if this was Trent who said this, I feel as though the fan base would feel the same way.
No, agree, but it's also the captain. So it adds. Remember, let me give you an example. Virgil van Dijk said he don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to wait and see. That's the captain saying that. What do you think Trent's going to say when he gets asked? Because he's in negotiations as well. This is a great segue, by the way. And Salah.
Honestly,
how
much do you want me to dive into this subject? Because I don't want to ruin what you got planned.
Well, I mean, we're here now.
Am I going deep? Pause.
we're here. No, we're here. We can move on to the next.
All right,
cool, is because let's talk about the players.
Should I be open and transparent with you?
Yeah, go on.
I think Salah might leave at the end. I think Salah's probably going to leave at the end of the season. It's breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart. I'm just being transparent. I think it's 50-50 on Virgil, and I think Trent definitely gets a new contract. And I'll explain why I think that.
Before you say that, before your next point, let me just...
You can't handle the truth.
Let me just take a second to digest, pause what you just said. You just said you think Salah's going to leave.
Not that
I
want.
No, I know. This is just what you think.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why this makes me really, really, really...
Sorry, this is a great comment.
Yeah, go on.
How many times did we sit here before Salah got his contract extension and go, well, not us, to be fair. Not us.
This is different. Do you know why it's different? All right, firstly, let me ask you your thing. The reason why I'm stressed, not just because of the Jurgen Klopp thing, but because of what you just said, I agree with you. So imagine when Klopp said his thing on Friday, my first thought was, we've got 3 players that I already know that are in negotiations or their contracts run out in the summer. And they're arguably 3 out of the 4 most important players at Liverpool. Alisson, I'm putting in that bracket. Yeah? Right? Bro, this has come at the worst time for Liverpool. Salah is already being courted by Far East, yeah? Again, there's another issue we're gonna have to deal with again. Jurgen Klopp, as we know, was a key decision maker in keeping Mo Salah. He wanted Salah. He said, "You better sign him up. We need this guy." Klopp signed him up. Klopp ain't gonna be there anymore. Trent, we know Trent, born and bred Liverpool, but with Trent, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. But maybe that's just me being a blind Liverpool fan and thinking that he's so loyal that he could probably only see himself as Liverpool. He's not really one to worry about, in my opinion. Then you move on to Virgil, who is the captain. However, again, he's very much bonded by Jurgen. Jurgen brought him to Liverpool, showed him the culture. We used to say, if there's one person that you could pick, you think Klopp is shook of, but it's because they have that kind of that aura is Virgil. Like he would be shook to like bench Virgil because they have such like a they're like brothers, then man. You can actually see it. Like the mutual respect they have for one another is actually crazy. Bro, what you just said to me there, I actually so believe you. And the thing is, yeah, Liverpool Football Club, if we were to, we're gonna lose Jurgen Klopp. If we lose Salah and there's a potential we could lose Virgil, fam, just reset the club. I can't even lie, blood. Reset.
Right, hear me out.
Go on. I need you to talk me off the ledge because right now I'm on the ledge.
Oh no, I'm not going to talk you off the ledge. I'm going to join you on the ledge, bro. Sorry to
because
break
I can
you on
see
that
the
one.
club circling. Yeah, go on, bro. This is your time.
Right,
Go on,
so
bro.
first and foremost, I think everyone's saying Salah to the Middle East. I still think Salah wants to play at the highest level of Europe.
Even that.
So I don't think you can rule out the likes of a Real Madrid or a Bayern Munich. I don't think you can rule those teams out. I don't. Another thing's playing style. And now this is pure speculation on two parts. One, that Xabi Alonso becomes Liverpool manager, and two, he employs the same tactics that he's employing at Leverkusen. Leverkusen do not play with wingers. They play with two inverted tens or two tens behind the focal point of a striker.
Is it Verts and the other one, innit?
Yeah. And they play three at the back.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if Salah necessarily fits into that system. So that could be another thing the club looks at. Plus his age and how much he's on. When he got that new contract, a lot of us sat there and said, this is probably Salah's last contract. God willing, we get the best out of him. And if he does have to go, you know, we've got the best years out of him. This is aimed at me more than anyone else. We now have to stop being as attached to players as we have been in the past. And I'm the man in the mirror. I'm MJ right now saying this because I'm the worst for it. In fact, maybe Drift might be the worst. Bless Drift. He might be the worst, but I'm bad for it. And anyone who speaks to me offline will know that. I'm not lying when I say that I'm terrible when it comes to letting go of players, but I can make that decision. We now as a fan base have to start looking at how we are as a club and go, what's right for the club as opposed to what's right for each individual. We did that under Klopp and we had an amazing success, but there's arguments to say we could have had even more success. There's arguments now.
Yeah, but that's because of Man City, though. If we're being honest,
not just Man City, but
but
I mean,
mainly they've been our biggest rivals.
No, absolutely, but I know there was a 1 point swing in it. Again, with all due respect, I think there's certain games where you could look at and go, there was times we could have done something different there, or if we brought in an extra player, we would have got over the line. Again, ifs, buts, maybes, hypotheticals. Yeah. I'm just saying right now, sitting here, if the club sells Salah, I won't be surprised. If Salah wants to leave, I wouldn't be surprised. If Virgil wanted to leave, I'd be surprised. But if the club wanted to sell Virgil, I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro.
Now, if Trent wanted to leave and the club wanted to sell Trent, my ass is gone, bro.
Bro, do you know why it's even
gone?
I know some people are saying we shouldn't be worried, but the reason why, for me, do you know what makes everything so urgent is timing. When it hits the summer, Cal, decisions have to be made. Decisions have to be made, bro. And here's the thing. When we get to the summer, everybody will have a year left. And let's call it what it is, Cal. It's very rare that you get into the last year of 3 players and they all stay. Not very rare, but I just don't think it's going to be likely. I think 1 out of the 3 might get sacrificed.
Well, it happened not last summer, the summer before. Bobby, Mane, and Salah went the last year of the contract. But one got sold, one got renewed, and one got let go on a free. Yeah,
so I don't want to repeat that story. Now, going to what you said, about the tens thing, I saw the chat and I wanted to wait till you finish because I thought the same thing. But I think let's just say it's Alonso. I do think Salah can do the 10 thing. I think he can. I do. Yeah. I think, in fact, furthermore, I actually think Gakpo can and Diaz can. I don't think that the players that we have will be an issue. There will be tweaks, don't get me wrong, whether it's centre-backs and midfielders or right mid and the left mid, there will be tweaks. But I don't think let's say Alonso did come to Liverpool, that it would just be like, I need to get rid of that player, that player, that player. There might be one or two, but I don't think it'll be anything that we would be annoyed or hurt about, so to speak. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is this, bro. When it reaches summer, we have 3 key players all with a year left. This is something that you just don't want, let alone when your manager is going. And your manager is such an important part of Liverpool. We're not just talking any old manager. We're talking one of the best managers in recent memory.
I hear everything you said.
One of the best managers that like players literally want to kick down doors for.
Yeah.
Willing to almost play through injuries. Like that's the type of manager that he is. And what worries me is that when he does leave, I know it's easy to sit here and go, well, Liverpool, man, like, don't worry about that. But you also have to look at the other side of the coin. And the other side of the coin is this. I'm worried out of them 3 players, even if we lose 1, because they are so important. Some people might say, as long as we keep 2. I want to keep all 3 of them. And in your opinion, bro, do you think that's going to happen?
No, I don't. I don't think it will happen. Again, I don't think it will happen. Do I want it to happen? Oh, absolutely, bro. In a perfect world, their contracts would already have been wrapped up. They'd have already been wrapped up. But again, I'm guessing the club didn't go towards them with a new contract offer because Klopp told them in November, look, I'm gonna step down. So you can't really give them a new contract without knowing what the next manager wants to do. And again, I'm not trying to bash FSG here. This summer comes down to FSG effectively. Because it depends on the appointment, it depends on how much leeway, how much funding they're gonna give. This summer for me solely comes down to FSG. Because if they go and get a manager that the players are excited about, then effectively the manager should effectively want to keep these players. Because I mean, who wants to sell Salah, who wants to sell Virgil, and who wants to sell Trent?
Yeah.
And then from there, it should be a case of getting a top director of football, the right coaching staff with the manager, and then you go again. But again, I have to stress this. When it comes to Liverpool, we do not really think about the business side like that. And I don't really want to speak about or think about the business side like that because I'm a Liverpool fan. And you know what I always say, football is a sport before it's anything else.
Yeah.
But from a business aspect of it, bro, they could be sitting there going, we can't have Virgil and Salah in their 30s as the 2 highest paid players at the club and then give them increase.
Oh, shoot. Raw. Even today, FSG just don't want to let Kyle live. That is he's back. Let him land. FSG.
Too much
let
again,
him land.
innit?
You know what?
LeBron,
You know what?
I can't talk about my money again. Cut the string, bro.
Before we get to the next topic, let me read out the supers that we have. Then we're going to get to the next topic. So something else I want to bring to attention as well. Big up Taylor, gifted 5 team Kop-Ish members. Big up
yourself.
Big up yourself, brother. Love.
Big up yourself, Taylor.
Love for that. H. What Verge said was pure facts, but from a fan's point of view, just hush your gums. Say your futures with LFC at the moment, especially as Captain Simple. You want to know something? That's the first time I've seen H not banner, you know.
Yeah.
That's how you know he's vexed. H is vexed, you know.
When someone says hush your gums, you know,
He's vexed. I've never seen H just talk like, you know what I'm saying? If 2 of Ali, Virgil, Mo, and Trent dip, might be curtains on this footy team for me. How is LFC stressing us like we got 3 baby mamas? Miss me out. There he is.
You see that? You see this super chat right here?
Yeah.
Fully agree with you. See, if this summer comes and we lose Klopp and 2 of those players,
nah, we're done,
bro. I'll be honest with you.
We're barbecue.
The last 2 summers for me on a personal level. The last 2 summers for me on a personal, they put me through it, bro. I can't do 3 back to back.
I can't go through this because you want to know something. When it hit 2024, yeah, I was like, I need 2024 to be a good year because 2023, for a lot of people, just wasn't a good year, innit? A lot of things were entertaining for a lot of people. But also, I don't want to, you know, but yeah, like I just said to myself, 2024 has to be it. And you're telling me 1 month into the season, We get the news. The manager's leaving. We don't know what's going on with Virgil, with the rest of the players. Salah's contract, Trent's contract, bro. Like we just entered the first month, bro.
Maybe I'm a bit sick for saying this.
Go on.
And shout out to Lakers as well. And shout out to Jamie Phillips because they've been saying this.
Go on.
I'm also although I'm shook, kind of excited to see what happens next.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah. I know. Maybe I'm a sicko. Maybe this is the fighting side of me.
Is
coming
this copium because you've heard Klopp is leaving? This is right.
Maybe this is the fighting side of my brain saying I'm shook of the person I'm sparring with, but I'm excited to see how I match up.
Are you just excited because obviously it's set in stone that he's leaving? So you're just now thinking, I wonder
Klopp's leaving. But I'm excited to see how the players react, who we bring in, and what changes we make.
I'm not there yet.
Forward.
I'm not there. I'm still grieving.
I'm shook and excited at the same time.
You're ahead.
Do you know why, Matt? Do you know why? Because it could go one of two ways. We can either go downhill, or I tell you what, we could hit a new level we didn't even.
So why are you excited then?
Because we could hit that new level, bro.
But there's a 50. But no, do you know what it is? I won't be there until maybe when Klopp's gone. Then I start seeing names a bit. I'm not there yet, bro. I can't
hear you. But Man United are on their knees at the moment. City got 115 charges over their head. So even if they get away with it, they still got to move careful. Arsenal got FFP problems. Newcastle got FFP problems. If I'm not mistaken, Villa got FFP problems. Chelsea have always got issues, bro. They've always got issues. They're a walking red flag. Spurs are Spurs with all due respect to them. We are good training complex. Done. Good. New stand. Done. Good. Squad done good. We're in such a position where if FSG get the recruitment right, Matt, we've had Shankly and Klopp. We could have Paisley and we can take this thing to a new level, bro.
That is copium.
It's not copium, Matt. We can do this. I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
Where's Paisley? Who is he? Where?
That's not for me to answer.
Where is he? No, where is he? Man's moving like he's Morpheus, you know.
Like
he can see. Like he can see what's gonna happen.
No, man. I'm not here to say names.
Where's Paisley then? Because I want to get on your vibe. Where is he, bro?
No. Paisley's out there, bro.
Where?
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. That's the 50% that I'm shook of, bro. That's the 50% I'm shook of. I got the 50% I'm excited about. The 50% I'm shook of. I don't know who's coming in.
We'll talk about that.
I don't know what's going to happen next.
We'll talk about that. Big up Jamrock. We're going to speak about that actually, Jamrock. I'll speak about that. In fact, you know what, Jamrock?
Matt said this. You ain't got the answers, Cal. You ain't got the answers, man.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm just, you know what it is? I'm just not. You're processing faster than me because I'm not there. Like, I know what you mean because there's always going to come a point where it's that acceptance and it's like, you know what? Now I'm kind of, let's see where we're going. I'm just not there yet. I'm still like finding it hard to believe the manager's leaving, bro. I'm not going to lie. It makes me just, yeah, fam. It's just mad. So then, big up yourself, brother.
Big up.
He said, big up, guys. Not worried about losing Salah. I hope VVD is going to stay, but more than anything, I hope we get the mess settled within 3 weeks so we can enjoy the rest of the season and look forward to a future with Xabi as the new head coach. You'll never walk alone. Oh, yeah, big up yourself, Sarah, man. Brother, I hope the future gets sorted very quickly, but we have to wait and see how long it's going to take. Joe LFC says, for continuity, Pep Linders should be our manager. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Pep Linders has part of the coaching staff is leaving.
I disagree with that, though.
Okay. Why? Yeah, why do you disagree with that? Just, I'm not saying I agree with it, but why do you disagree with it, though?
Because we're saying for continuity. Like, if Klopp's going, Pep Linders ain't going to be able to recreate what Klopp does. So the pressure on Pep Linders will be more than any other manager coming into Liverpool Football Club. Maybe bar Guardiola.
That's true.
It's not fair on Pep Linders. And two, like Pep's going. For me, you have a hard... But this is a... Shout out to Pimpin... Was it Pimpin Distress who said this? I think it was. This is
Big up Jammer, though. He quickly said, And you know, Jeremiah's definitely got ties within the club. Well, he knows.
Oh yeah, he's a shareholder. It's fact.
He goes, Linders wasn't offered the role, so he's leaving. So apparently he wasn't even offered. He wasn't even thought about.
You know, Lindis was leaving, dashing books across the gymnasium and all that.
Kopish said stuff like, no one.
When he sat there,
sour, innit?
You know when he's announced when Klopp's announced it, Pep Lindis is just going, "Oh,
my time
now." And then Klopp just goes, "Yeah, so we're gonna see who comes in next, huh?" Pep probably just probably looked at Peter Kravis and went,
no, he goes, no, so Jurgen Klopp goes,
it's me.
I'm stepping down, and he goes, yeah, all my staff are leaving. You know, Lindsay's is like, what are you talking about? You know, man's people like Starscream, innit? When he you see that Starscream was with Megatron. Like, he just wanted to overthrow Megatron. You know, Lindsay's is thinking, well, Klopp's going, and this is my time. But Jurgen Klopp was like, no, we're all leaving together.
He probably went in there and was like, Billy, I'm not, nah. All right, cool. Everyone's doing shuttle runs today. No ball work. Shuttle runs. I want you to recite page 66 of the book as well. Anyone gets it wrong, you're starting from scratch. He's probably militant that day. Probably got Klopp to do laps as well, bro.
You know, in that one training session, just to be spiteful, was like, and we're not inverting today. Trent, you're right back. Diaz, left wing, cook him. Just cook him.
No one's having fun today.
Yeah, we're not inverting today, lads. Diaz, left wing, Trent, right back. You know, Trent's like, what do you mean, man? What do you mean?
And no overhead height either, Trent. Everything on the ground, brother.
Diaz, when you're tired, Nunes, yeah, that's you.
But
no invert today.
I think if we're gonna have a clean break, and shout out to Pimpin' Distress, he said it perfectly.
Yeah.
This is like the love of your life saying, I'm splitting up with you, but I'm gonna live with you for the next 6 months until I'm ready.
No, this is the love of your life saying, I'm leaving you. I'm taking the cooker, the fridge, the TV, the bed, the sofas,
and
you're
one of
like,
the PS5 controllers, even though
and she's like, yeah, I'm taking the PS5, but I'll leave your controller.
Yeah. And the USB-C so you can charge it.
And it's a fast charger as well. So yeah, he charged that up real fast. You ain't gonna do nothing with it though. Bruv, it's peak.
Also, shout out to Jamrock. Pep Linders has said for the longest time, when Klopp's not here, like, you gotta assess what he wants to do. He wants his own team, bro.
He does. But do you know what's quite sad?
Pep in his mind has been a manager for time, you know.
Bro, hence why, all jokes aside, he wrote the book.
The book is a manager for time.
I know for a fact, all jokes aside, when he wrote that book, I reckon when he finished it, he said, Jurgen, can I speak to you for a second? Jurgen's like, yeah, well, we haven't got time. Let's go. And Pep's like, I need you to read something. You know, Jurgen just said, well, look at that book at this for.
We haven't got time.
You know, Jurgen looked at that book for. You know that look? Have you seen that look that Jurgen gave Thiago when Thiago was trying to give Nunes some word of confidence? So he was like, he had that same look, bro. Probably thinking, why's like, we ain't got time. I'm trying to, you know, when Klopp said he was tired, he's run out of energy. Man's probably thinking, like, bro, I gotta read that damn book, fam. Nah, it's mad. It's mad.
Here's a question.
Klopp should have said, the real reason I'm tired, I had to read Linders' book from start to finish. And he did, and he said to me, I had to finish that book.
Here's one.
But yeah.
What would we do if Klopp went to manage Barcelona in the summer?
No, I think what do we do?
Would his legacy be tainted?
I think so. It would be hard not to be annoyed. Because here's the thing, he's a human being. If he said he was going to take a break and he was like, you know what? I needed a break from Liverpool. In fact, you know what? It would tell me something wasn't right at Liverpool and we should be concerned. That's what it would tell me. More so about him. That means he wanted to get out because something was happening. All jokes aside.
All right, another question. Shout out to a couple guys in the chat. saying that Ancelotti's been approached. Ancelotti or Alonso, who you taking? Look at me. Uno reverse on the host. Hit down. RKO from out of nowhere. By God. By God.
I'm not gonna lie, that's mad still. Because Ancelotti is the godfather, but
This is for you guys in the chat as well. Don't leave Matt by himself here.
I would say for
That's
what
a
we want to, for
That's
what
a
we want
tricky one, isn't it?
yeah, because all right, Ancelotti is the godfather, yeah,
Mm.
and he's got the experience and the know-how, and I also think as well he can handle the big personalities.
Oh, easily.
But I think if you want the kind of long project that you think you want someone to stay here for the next 8 years, like a Jurgen, you probably would go Alonso.
So
And that's maybe was that the question? I thought you said who the club would pick.
No. I said, who
Yeah,
are
you
you
said.
picking? No,
You said the club, no?
I said, who are you picking?
We need a VAR on that. I
Who
didn't.
you picking?
We need a VAR on
Who you
that. one.
picking?
Who am I picking?
Yeah, who you picking, blood? You saying blood? What's good, cuz?
I'll go Alonso.
All right, cool. I'm glad you said that. Does Alonso attract the likes of Jude Bellingham and Mbappe, or does Carlo Ancelotti? Oh, I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Look at him, I'm on fire tonight. Devil's
doesn't.
advocate, get bun up.
All right. You got me there. He doesn't. However. All right. Let me do the shoulder roll now. Let me do the shoulder roll. All right. However, even if Ancelotti was to go to Liverpool, that doesn't mean Jude Bellingham, Tchouaméni are all going to follow him. Remember, it's the club, Real Madrid. Don't get me wrong. Ancelotti's just good as man manager as Jurgen.
Kylian. He's on a free. Kylian's on a free.
I hear
Does
that,
he say
bro.
to Alonso or Ancelotti, I'll come play for you?
Do you know what it is, bro? It's because it's Real Madrid. If it was like any other club, you could have said, let's say Ancelotti was
No,
a
I'm saying
Bayern.
Ancelotti's at Liverpool.
No.
And Alonso's at Liverpool.
But what I'm saying is, it's not just about Ancelotti though. With Real Madrid, you spoke about the player. It's the pull of the club, like how we say Liverpool. That's so. Yes, Ancelotti, we know Godfather, but bro, Kylian Mbappe would still. I still think if Mbappe was to leave and he had a choice between Ancelotti being at Liverpool or Real Madrid and say it's, I don't even know who's at Real Madrid. Let's just say I still think he goes Real Madrid. That's
Let's
my
say it's
worry.
Alonso at Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti at Liverpool. Where does Mbappe go?
You're gonna
And
think
they
I'm
offer
crazy.
the same terms.
Are you gonna think I'm crazy? I still think he goes Real Madrid.
I don't.
I think the pull of Real Madrid is so heavy on him, bro. Pause.
I think the fact that Ancelotti's a proven bona fide winner,
He is.
I think he gets that deal over the line.
But here's the problem, though. Ancelotti at Liverpool, I think will do a madness. But I do think, do you think Ancelotti could? I mean, he's evolving Real Madrid. He didn't rebuild them. He evolved him because he brought through like a Camavinga, signed Tchouaméni, and do you think he'll be in it for the long haul at Liverpool, or would you worry about because remember the demands in England are a lot. I would say probably, well, not even higher because Real Madrid were acting like. I mean, I'm acting like it's Real Madrid, not Real Madrid, but do you think the demands will tire him out also?
Who's that? Ancelotti?
Yeah, because you got to think about where he is in his career.
I hear that, but I think Ancelotti would come in and make sure everything remains to a high standard so the next manager would be even easier for. Let's be real. If Alonso comes in now, as talented as he's showing to be,
yeah,
Alonso has got such a battle on his
He's
hands.
mad pressure in it. Well,
like we thought Arteta had it bad at Arsenal. Alonso's going to have it 10 times
but
worse.
that's
Even
what
though we're in a better position than what Wenger left them, he's going to have it 10 times harder because the expectation is going to be through the roof.
Yeah. Nah,
I'm already seeing people comparing Alonso to baby Pep.
But here's the thing though. If Alonso was to go to Liverpool, the pressure on him would be immense. And it would be kind of similar to Arteta, but it'll be greater because he's come with a high reputation. Because right now, he's winning Bundesliga. Whether he wins it or not, he's got in terms of how they're progressing. Remember, my man went from number 2 to number 1. My man is in a number one job right now and could be another number one at a bigger club. So there's more pressure on Alonso. Bro, I'll be honest, innit? Like, I think the fans would relate more with Alonso being the a former Liverpool player. I think FSG know this as well, and I think they're going to be very smart about it. However, like you just said, and I wasn't even thinking about Ancelotti, even though we did mention him.
No, we ain't getting Ancelotti though. We ain't getting Ancelotti.
No, I don't think so. But it's just food for thought, innit? I guess.
Shout out to Q. This is why I keep on saying the coaching staff. In the same way, when Gerrard went Rangers, he got Michael Bill. I think McAllister might have been there when he first started as well. He needs to have some strong, experienced people around him in that job.
All right, let me stop you there. Because I was about to segue to the next thing.
I'm not gonna lie, this is fun not being hosted and pushing back still.
Which is shit. I
see why you and Drifty enjoy it so much.
Yeah, bro. It's free reign, innit? So just cause havoc. Let me say this to you. Obviously, a lot of staff are leaving, yeah? And one of them is being Schmatka, yeah? Liverpool, I think Schmatka leaves at the end of this month, does he?
Yeah. Schmatka. Oh,
yeah, so Liverpool are going to be without no director of football or advisor, whatever you want to say about Schmatka, yeah? Bro, are you worried that's going to hamper our summer plans because we've got no manager? As things stand right now, obviously there's going to be talks, and there'll be talks probably today and obviously going forward, but no manager and no director of football. I read an article that Liverpool might actually try to appoint a director of football before a manager.
That would make sense.
This is exactly what I'm going to say. Because as things stand right now, we need someone to sort those contract negotiations, and we need someone to sort out players. However, do you actually see that happening until the manager is signed? Do you think Liverpool will be able to get that one over the line, bro?
I think they need to.
How important is it for you as well?
Oh, imperative. Because there has to be, when that new manager comes in, that new manager has to hit the ground running. So if that manager comes in and says, look, I need 3 players, I need X, Y, and Z, that director of football should already be here and be like, all right, you need what positions? Cool. This is the list for that position. That's the list for that position. Give me a week. I want to refine this list for that position. But go for these 2 lists. Tell me who you want. I'm going to get the ball rolling. Whereas if we get the manager first, then we wait around for a director of football. It's like, is the manager going to have to be doing that? Is Xabi Alonso potentially going to have to be the one ringing around and trying to broker deals? Because I don't want that.
No, that's too much. Look what happened to Wenger. Remember when Wenger said he was doing everything? You know, Wenger was doing everything. He even admitted, he was like, he actually said it was too much. He said he was doing too much.
I think getting a DOF is extremely important. And I think that needs to be done before the end of the season.
Okay, so there's
some good players. There's some good players. There's some good people out there. Obviously, we've got our own Michael Edwards, who's out and about, set up his own thing. You've got the Monaco one.
Yeah,
you've got Hughes from Bournemouth, who's very close with,
and I was about to say,
Edwards.
Bournemouth technical director Richard Hughes is emerging as a candidate because the 44-year-old is regarded as someone well equipped to replace George Schmatka in the new structure at Anfield. And then it also says Hughes, meanwhile, retired for blah, blah, blah. Hold on. What else does it say? Okay, he had overseen. All right, cool. All right, so Richard Hughes so far is the only person right now that's been lit. And that's always going to be the case. It's always going to be one person. And before you know it, there'll be 50 million.
Max Erbil's another one.
Yes, he was at Schalke. I want to say Schalke.
Ashworth at Newcastle. I'm telling you, things ain't cool at Newcastle. You can go and grab an Ashworth at Newcastle as well. That could be a problem.
Things ain't cool at City. Remember, their flipping head of City Group went to Man United.
Also, the West Ham one. I think is it Steiner or something like that. The West Ham one as well.
I think so.
There are some good. In fact, there are some great DOFs out there. So that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. It should just be a case of let's start interviewing from now.
Is there anybody that that's favored for you that you think, you know what, we need to get him right away, or do you just think you need to see a bit, or I don't know, you're gonna look at it a bit more and see who's done what, or is there an outstanding candidate for you?
So if Klopp was gonna stay, Ragnick would be my outstanding candidate.
Bro, you see, this is how I know we think alike. I'm still even thinking Ragnick, but like you said, I'm not sure now, because like you said, it's obviously now Klopp's not going to be there to tear. Because see Ragnick, yeah, his eye for talent is mad, you know. You know, he's the one that found Ibu and Upamecano and the list goes on.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, didn't he find Haaland as well?
Yes, I want to say did he find Nkunku? I can't remember, but there's a few. Ragnick's found a lot still.
For me,
who's the one at Brighton? The one at Brighton, he's.
But I think Ashworth was the one at Brighton previous to the one who's there now.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken, correct me, guys, if I'm wrong in the chat, please.
So what? So who's the one? Who's the one that found? Because they just who's the guy that just put the Argentinian from, I think from
Barco, Valentin Barco.
Bruv, you see him?
I asked us to go and get him. I wanted us to go and get him.
Even guys like Matoma.
Yeah. For me, there are plenty of good ones, but I think if you're bringing in a DOF and you've made a decision on one, for me, you would have had to have had some consultation with the manager or the new successor. You'd have had to. You have to.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. There's so much things
and Monchi's a shout as well. Monchi's a shout as well. I think he's at Villa now.
Yes, he was the original Don Dada at Roma, original bad man.
Yeah, he's another good one.
He is. You know what, Cal? Let me read out some supers before we get into the last topic. Kazi says, managers make and break teams. We have a world-class manager. Anything is a step down. I can't see the light just yet. I'm still crying. Listen, man, big yourself, Kazi, man. We'll get through this somehow, brother. Somehow, bro. You get me? Pimp Distress, no surprises from Captain Sparrow, already moved on.
I haven't. Trust me, I haven't.
Big up, Pimp. Matt, hypothetical. What if FSG talked to Mbappe and he said yes, but Klopp doesn't want him because he might ruin the dressing room? That's why Klopp is leaving, because Mbappe is.
Oh.
Can I be honest?
Matt would dash Klopp himself.
Well, here's the thing. Klopp is leaving. So Klopp's already done, said he's gone. So
Mbappe or nothing. That's what Matt basically
I'm just saying, Klopp's already said he's leaving. So big at yourself though for the super chat. Big at yourself, brother. Mana says, what are your thoughts on Conte as head coach? No.
Toxic. Brother's toxic, man.
First thing is gonna walk in and say, I need signings, I need this. I know everyone needs signings, but I don't know, man. He don't seem like the type of manager that I think our players would would be receptive to. I don't know, man. I think it could be problems still. Good coach though. Just don't think he's like Liverpool. I just don't think he's a Liverpool coach, like how Simeone. I just don't see him as a Liverpool coach. Pimmins just says it's like that girl analogy that says she's off in 6 M. If we win a trophy bread, then it will be like the last breakup.
It's facts. It's facts.
Oh
that
my
last
days.
One, music playing and everything.
Trust. Stargazing. I think people misinterpreted the VVD quotes. It's a logical way to think, to see how the club will move forward to commit future plans. He's turning 33. Agreed. Agreed. Stardays is Klopp leaving a great foundation for Alonso. Bless. Soden says, if Alonso is chosen, who would be assistant? Who could be assistant? James Milner. I think Alonso have probably been his coaching staff that's with him right now. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
because when it's like Cal, as you would know, it's like the UFC fighters. They have like their coaches that they all, no matter where they are, they got that like it's very rare you see them change in it. They always, unless they want to really mix it up, but always tried and tested. Big up. Is this Taylor again?
Absolutely.
Legend, man. Hey, big up yourself, Taylor, each and every time. Love for that, man. Appreciate that, man. Love to the community, man. Rosamund, the prettiest FC woman player, I'd say Nagano or Taylor. Can we even answer these questions? Ew.
Mrs. is in the other room at the moment. Still,
I'ma say
option 2 is all right though. Still,
yeah, I can't lie. Still,
option 2 is all right.
but even option 1 is all right as well.
Rose of the Mrs. Quarter, the Men of Culture.
It's like someone saying,
yesterday. Man of Culture. The Mrs. caught some of that yesterday. So we number 2. We're gonna
let me do the code.
Man of Culture.
Do you want drumsticks or wings? I'm just saying, it's up to you. Can't go wrong with either, innit? Can't go wrong. Big at yourself, Rosa. Each and every time. Tom Izzy, 2 Dons, Mr. Wick recognized Donnie Yen and Don Carlo. Big up Tom Izzy.
So I got a story to tell. I wasn't even going to share it. So I was watching the Liverpool women's highlights the other day. Yeah, Taylor Hines was on. She's like, "You think she's nice, innit?" I'm like, "What, bro? I didn't even notice."
Innit? Who's that? I don't even know that is.
Oh, like, I know you think she's nice. No, she's a good player. She's like, she's just like coward. I was like, "Raw." I just didn't want to rock the boat, bro.
Listen.
I was too shook to rock the boat.
All I can say is Taylor Hines. I'll just smile, innit? Man could just smile, bro. It's all right to smile, innit, people? We could just smile, right? Not doing anything wrong here. Big up Marriott. I'm guessing Klopp and his staff will hitch a ride to the airport during the parade. Watch them fly off into the sunset. Boss, you know. Nah. I don't even think about that, bro, but I hear what you're saying. Big up yourself, brother. Big up Marriott, man. And Vince says, will Klopp be a part of the new manager selection? No, he said he's not going to be a part of the process at all.
Nor should he be.
Yeah, I think he understands that. I think he understands, like, if he's going to walk away, he needs to walk away, kind of thing. And I respect that. And I respect that from
all due respect to Klopp, and I don't say this in a rude way, it's got nothing to do with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying. Big up Rosa. She put the everyone's do in it. We're speaking in code now with the chicken drumstick. You get me? All right. Last but not least, let's speak about. I think Jamal. Yeah, Jamal brought it up actually. Big up Jamal actually because it's what I'm going to speak about. So it got revealed that Jurgen Klopp was willing to walk away during the middle of last season when everything was going wrong. It got revealed. Firstly, did you ever sense that? And secondly, do you think already the cracks were starting to show when you look back at it now?
No, I never would have sensed that because he was so regiment in saying that I can fix this. I want to be the one to fix this. I never would have thought he'd walk away. One thing I will say,
apparently, it was just cut you as well. Apparently, it was his wife as well that convinced him. Big up his wife.
Bro,
she convinced him to stay. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I never would have seen it. Like, this is a shock. But if he'd left last season, the shock would have been through the roof. It was already through the roof, but this would have hit the moon. If he had a very good season last season, I think he'd have stepped away in the summer. Like, you see, if we won a trophy and then maybe got runner-up in another trophy and like everyone was happy, the season was good, I think he would have moved on at the end of the season.
I think when you look back at it now, the amount of stress that he must have been under because of the way how we was performing as a club, I can't even imagine like the pressure that he was under. Am I surprised that he wanted to leave? In a weird way, I'm not surprised because it was so bad at one point. Like, I was genuinely thinking, like, at one point, as a fan base, we never wanted him to go ever, but we started saying things like, if this was another manager could have got sacked, you know. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
It's only because it's Jurgen and we understand how important it is, not just a manager, but for the culture at Liverpool and for what he represents to us, as the reasons why we were just like, no, you're turning it around. We got to give him time anyway. Plus, he's owed that time because we kept on saying things like, look what he's turned the club into to what it was. Look what he's done. you have to give him this kind of leeway, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Because we're bearing the fruits now, innit, of what's happened in the summer, and I was able to change it around and turn it around. But yeah, that really did like kind of shock me when I read that. It didn't at the same time, it didn't surprise me because, like I said, bro, like the pressure that my mum was probably having to face was crazy. But one thing I thought was kind of mad was do you know, I don't know if you saw his extract from the interview where it was like, I know I wouldn't be sacked or something like that.
Yeah.
That's when you that's
crazy, I can't lie.
crazy, you know.
Crazy.
Man basically said these man can't suck you dumb.
You see, if I went into work and I said to my colleagues, I was like, you know what? No matter what I do, I'm untouched. No one can really sack me.
No one can chat to me.
Yeah. I know.
Imagine that. Man said you could go into work and you could just say
that
no
is
one can chat to me.
crazy. That's crazy. I don't like that. I don't think anyone should ever be that comfortable where you go, I can't be touched. I can't be touched.
I've just seen something. This is from Sky Sports Germany. It says Liverpool are certainly trying to clarify quickly on whether Xabi Alonso is open to joining the club as the manager. Alonso can leave Leverkusen this summer if one of his old clubs come knocking. So that one seems to be picking up a bit more pace.
Pat, I just saw in the chat that all of his staff's contract expires in June as well. Hello. Hello. Here we go.
It's starting to really pick up pace. All right, this is slightly going. You know, have you heard of a player called Antonio Nusa?
Yeah.
Yeah, highly talented Norwegian winger. Yeah,
player. Very good.
So apparently he's close to going to Brentford.
Oh
no, Brentford. Brentford have hijacked the deal, bro. David Ornstein even said they're currently last. Hold on. Ornstein just said something actually. As I've said that, by the way, as I've literally said this, Ornstein's tweeted an hour ago. Brentford's proposed signing of Antonio Nusa from Club Brugge is thrown into doubt by complications in deal. Agreements reached but not finalized and taken backward step could open the door for others or no transfer this window. What I was going to say is this. The reason why I was even going to speak about him is because Ornstein actually said that's a player that Liverpool been following, but without a director of football, they can't progress. These are the things that annoy me, bro. Like, he is a talent, you know, bro. He is a talent. And we can't do nothing when it comes to transfers, you know.
Very true. But
we kind of like
one thing this season's taught us. We've got talent in our setup as well. Just
we do.
Not a fancy name, they may be better than what we see.
I agree with you, but however, you know what it is? You never want your club to stand still. And obviously, we're not standing still because we're looking for a new manager. But what's the killer is that we're looking for a new manager, we're looking for new coaches, we're looking for a new director of football. Like, bro, we're looking for a new everything.
Yeah.
It's literally like someone said to you, like, whatever you just wrote for your essay, throw it in the bin and write another one. That's exactly what's happening.
Sorry to cut you. This from Ben Jacobs. Shout out to Lakers who sent this to me as well. Brentford's deal for Antonio Nusa is almost certainly off. Reason is due to knee and back issues during the medical. It's understood the knee issues is potentially quite serious.
What?
He's young. To be having back and knee problems at his age isn't good. Any age isn't good. At his age, is especially bad.
Sasha Tavoleri, he's a very respected Belgian journalist. Being told medical tests failed, hypothesis expanding. Brentford discovered the piece of a loose cartilage in Antonio Nusa's knee and persistent back issues that need managing. Club Brugge detected it also, thinking it wouldn't make any trouble to make the deal happen, but now are the bees taking issues with it. Broski.
Oh, that's mad. Matt,
that's horrible for a young player to have to go through that, you know.
Let me cook in the Dutchie pot right now, yeah.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Let me cook in the Dutchie pot.
Yeah,
in the summer, we're gonna get Xabi Alonso. His coaching staff come over. We've got a bad boy at DOF as well. Salah stays. The owners go, yeah, we'll give you a year extension. Virgil stays, yeah, give you 2 years. Trent, you give 5 years, it's standard.
Mhm.
And Tabby comes in, he goes, do you know, I'm going to stick with the 4-3-3, maybe 4-2-3-1, but Salah can't do right wing by himself. Who do I go and get? Oh, I had someone at Leverkusen before I sold him. Oh, well, Aston Villa need a bit of money so they can apply it with profit and sustainability of FFP, yeah?
I love you go with this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And he just goes up to Unai and just grabs him up like this. He says, say good evening. Good evening. Say it louder. Good evening. Where's Musa? He's on the field playing. He's training. Tell him to go and take his bib off. You go put his bib on. Tell him I'm taking him to Anfield. All right. Say good evening again. Good evening. Bounce, fam. Get that done in 5. If anyone can bring him to the club, it's the manager who made him take a step up when he came into the club.
Agreed. Listen, Diaby would be one hell of a pet Liverpool. 100%. I think Alonso will also be a good coach at Liverpool. 100%. I just hope that Liverpool get this appointment right, though, because a lot of names have been linked, and rightly so. This is football and this is life. Things can happen. Alonso could turn around and be like, I want to stay at Leverkusen. I want to do one more year. I want to have a bit more experience before I go over to England, with all that pressure. So even though I don't think that's going to be the case, I just have to have an open mind about it, bro. And you know how when Liverpool, would you say got it right or wrong when we hired Brendan Rodgers? Because it could have been Martinez, and that wouldn't have worked out, in my opinion.
Brendan's a tricky one because the club was on its knees at the time when we got Brendan. I don't think we could have done any better than Brendan at the time. And I think him and Martinez are pretty much on the same level, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. So, for you right now, who are you picking as Liverpool's next manager, in your opinion? Who would you like to Liverpool manager?
My heart would like Steven Gerrard to be good enough to be Liverpool manager, but that's not happened yet.
That's not happening right now.
And the managers that we've got to choose from, it seems, I don't know enough about the sporting manager, even though from what I've seen how his teams play, I'm very impressed, but I don't know enough about him. It's either Alonso or De Zerbi for me. And then second is Thomas Frank.
Who's your ultimate number one, Alonso or De Zerbi?
Couldn't let me just sit on the fence, no?
No, we're not sitting on the fences, bro.
Yeah, Humpty Dumpty. I don't know if I want to answer, Matt. I don't know if I want to answer. Can I answer? I'm not even trying to get out of it. Can I answer that at the end of the season?
No, you're trying to get out of it. What are you saying, bro? The people want to hear what you're saying, bro.
But said you're not leaving the table until you finish your food.
Bro, you got to finish your meal, fam. Right, remember, this isn't. I'll say this because it's not a trick. This isn't set in stone. This is right now. But things could, bro. You might say, let's say Alonso has a real bad end of the season because of speculation. You might go, do you know what, Matt? I thought Alonso was ready, but after seeing that, I don't know, man. I think maybe De Zerbi because of the experience and red. I'm just saying right now, who do you lean towards more as being Liverpool manager? Just keep it a buck.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
You do know. You just don't want to say it.
No, I don't, because it's 50-50 out of those two. I think Alonso comes with him being a legend, and that's why I'm asking for the end of the season, because if he wins the league over there, then it's for me, it's Alonso. But if you don't win the league, and let's say he's got a bigger lead than what he's got now, and then he bottles it, then I'm going to have to be like, I don't know. It's between those two for me, and then Girona's Michel as well. That's a shout. He's part of the City group, or Girona part of the City group, so I don't see that happening. I wouldn't want Nagelsmann, even though I do think Nagelsmann's a good manager.
Yeah, he needs a bit more experience. He needs more experience, though. Like, he needs to do something
more experience than Xabi Alonso, though.
I think Xabi Alonso is doing more than what Nagelsmann's doing, because Xabi Alonso's doing it at a lesser club, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And the pressure is immense. And now the pressure, you know what's going to be crazy? We're going to really see what Alonso's made of because the pressure has been put on him more so. There was already
the season.
Yeah, because right now, before Klopp announced anything, everyone knew what Alonso was doing, but like everyone was just like, "Oh my days, they're unbeaten. They're just unbeaten. Like they're amazing. They're unbeaten." But now it's like, is this a new Liverpool manager? Is this? Can you cope with pressure? Can you cope with pressure in the league that you're playing in? You're not even in England yet. What are you saying? That's why I ask you again, Carl. Who are you saying right now for Liverpool manager? There's no right or wrong answer.
Right now, Alonso.
Can I ask why? Is it something that what makes you Alonso ahead of De Zerbi? If I said to you, De Zerbi's style of football, maybe it's just as attractive and as effective. De Zerbi's got experience in the Premier League.
Alonso's style of football and the fact that he's punching above his weight at the moment.
Isn't De Zerbi doing the same thing at Brighton?
I don't think Brighton are punching at the moment. I think they're about where they should be.
Would you say? But if you look at the players that they actually have, and yeah, maybe rightly second, but we know what really Brighton can do. On their day, Brighton could be anybody in the league. That's us and Man City. That's how good that I think they can be on their day. What still gives you what? So you're saying the style of football and what else did you say, sorry? So
style of football and the fact that he's an ex-Liverpool player and a continued legend. I think it galvanizes the fan base in the club.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, De Zerbi just doesn't really get ratings from the Liverpool fan base like that, which I think is kind of crazy.
I think De Zerbi's a great coach, you know. I can't even lie. I think he's serious.
Brilliant.
I think if you put his style of football at Liverpool with better players.
Oh, he could.
I'm gonna say this. This is high praise for De Zerbi. Don't be surprised when Pep Guardiola leaves. He might be even in the running for them, man. That's what I think.
So do I. You'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, I personally think he's that good. You have to remember, people, he's at Brighton. And obviously, as much as you can have a system and a way of playing, you're only as good as the players that you have. And the players that he has are good players, but they're not necessarily world-class players, but they're very good players. You put that man with world-class players, he could do some serious damage. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I think it's between those two at the moment, though.
Yeah. I think so. Someone said Barca. Oh, yeah, because Xavi's stepping down as well. Have you heard about Xavi from Barca?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They could even
I'm
go
not
for
taking
him.
Xavi. I'm not taking Xavi.
No. Xavi. No. But what's so crazy, though?
I don't think Alonso touches that Barca job. He's kind of Real Madrid. He's Real Madrid.
He's Real Madrid legend, that kind of team.
I think his dad played for Real Madrid as well.
Yeah, he would not play for Barca.
One of the two, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wouldn't manage them. De Zerbi would though, 100%. Big up Tyson. Like I said before, it's how Klopp is. He puts everything into the job, all the motion, all the energy. He can only last 7 years before he knows he's done.
Seems 7 years seems to be a sweet spot. We've got 8 out of him.
For real. 8 years of Jurgen Klopp, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I still feel like we got sold short, but we haven't, because that's 8 years of a manager giving his absolute all for us, you know. We can't sit here and say our managers we can't ever sit here and say he took a year off and things like that. He didn't, bro. Even when we weren't doing that great, my man was still trying to get us better, finding solutions. Like you have to give it to him, man. He's a legend, bro. He's an absolute legend, man.
Yeah, fact.
Not just Liverpool going to miss him, football we're going to miss him. But he deserves his break. And that's one thing I will say. As much as I love my football club, Jurgen Klopp, the human being, deserves his respect, and he deserves to have his time. If he's saying he needs his own time for his own reasons, we have to respect that, no matter how hard it is for us to accept. But we have to accept it.
Leave him be.
And Adnan says, big up, guys, no matter who comes, pause, after Klopp, it'll be crazy to take that job. The guy will be criticized. If it was me, I would never take that job. He will get criticized, but you've also got to look at it as optimism. That person's probably going to be thinking, I've got a really hard task to kind of do what Jurgen did, but they're going to be thinking, look at the players that he's left me. If I can implement my own idea, this is why I'm kind of understand what you're saying, Cal. But go on, I know you're gonna say something.
I don't think that manager comes in and compares. If they come in and try and compare themselves to Klopp, they've already failed.
Agreed.
They have to come in and say, "I respect what he's done. It's my time now."
Yeah.
You've met the most beautiful woman, and she turns around and says to you, "My exes are, I don't know, flipping Tyrese. My ex is Tyrese." You can't go and compare yourself to Tyrese. You can't sing, you can't act, and you ain't as rich as him. You do what you do.
Yeah.
Other things. You do other things to make up for it. Simple as. You can't come in and compare yourself. If you do that, it's done.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. If the next man, well, when the next manager, if he ever says things like, I don't know, like I want to kind of do, if he mentions, obviously he'll mention Jurgen, but I want the manager to carve out his own path, his own identity. He should be thinking about what he's gonna do, and that's the thing. Obviously, you respect what someone's done, but this is about his legacy and that person's legacy now with Liverpool for us. That's what I see, and that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Anyone trying to compare themselves to Klopp and try and do what he did,
Crazy.
don't. It's just mad. It's just mad. You don't do them things there.
Facts.
But yeah, people, listen. Actually, let me read this quickly. Big at itself. Vagabond says, before Ainge went to Spurs, I want him to replace Klopp. Now my outsider will be
Arna of the final manager.
Oh, see, I don't know about him. I don't know about him still. Do you?
No, I'm just laughing at Lee's comment.
What did he say?
Yeah, you must be dragging it on the floor.
Lee's moving mad, bruv. Yo, Taylor.
Right, Taylor, you know what? We're gonna drop the beat for Taylor.
Drop the
man.
beat, bro. We have to drop the beat.
Taylor, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Where's the beat?
Let me. Should I
Oh,
do
yeah,
the beat?
I see.
Big up Taylor again. Love as always, brother. Appreciate that, man. Trust me. Big up, big up. Read that one. Taji says Klopp at his best now, and he's leaving Vex still.
Yeah, that's the one that really hurts.
He's at his best right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's saying, "I'm done now." We're like, "What? What do you mean?" It's annoying. It's heartbreaking. Big up my brother. He just messaged me now. He's watching. He goes, "Call me crazy, but this gives me." Do you know what? Did you man speak? Is what my brother said.
Oh, he knows ball, bro.
Call me crazy, but this gives me Shankly to Bob Paisley vibes. Klopp has rebuilt Liverpool and has left them an outstanding squad full of top talent. Weirdly, the next manager could end up being more successful than Klopp.
Matt, you know I've got love for you, innit? You know it's all love. But no one's irreplaceable. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
That's what my brother just messaged me now, you know.
I know. I'm just telling you, no one's irreplaceable, innit?
No, I'm just saying.
Especially if there's a younger version of you ready to take over it.
Oh, raw. That's what we're doing.
I didn't mention any names. I'm just saying no one is irreplaceable, innit? No one is irreplaceable. Not even you.
Boy. I don't know, man. Drift.
What's going on? I know you're wrapping up, but I just thought I'd say hello to the people quickly.
Yeah. No, make sure. You know, actually, just before we go, Drift, we've spoken about, just quickly, we've spoken about successor. We've spoken about, in fact, let me get your quick thoughts on Virgil van Dijk. Just quickly.
Oh, I think that's a lot to do about nothing, to be honest with you.
You're on Carl's wave.
Yeah. That's a lot to do about nothing, man. Of course, he's gonna say what he said. Like it makes perfect sense. Like he wants to know who the successor is. He wants to make sure Liverpool aren't messing around. He's not gonna say anything that makes it sound like he's made a promise and then maybe he might not keep it. It just is what it is. What else would you like? I mean, I know everybody's thinking he should be like, nah, man, I'll be here forever. But he is a 32-year-old who doesn't know what direction the club's going in. Like, we have to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, we actually have to. And do you want to know what's crazy? Even though money is what we need because the FFP thing does seem to be a lot more prevalent now and whatever. I'd rather a 33-year-old Virgil walked away for free than we shot at him. We need Virgil for the first year of whatever manager comes in to see the transition through. So obviously, I hope he stays, but I wouldn't let him go in the summer. So even if he don't sign a new contract, I'll still just let him walk away for free. Whatever we got for Virgil wouldn't be worth it. Like 20 mil, 30 mil, maybe at his age. Like, what? It wouldn't be worth it.
Let me quickly play devil's advocate like I've been doing all show. Just quickly, yeah? You see what he said, yeah? I understand. I actually am in agreement with Cal and you as well. I'm just trying to give the other side of the coin, though. He wasn't necessarily concrete, which I understand he can't be because he doesn't know the future. But as Liverpool manager, and knowing that we just lost our captain last year, previous one, and now we're about to lose our manager, he knows how everyone's feeling. Everyone's feeling really down. You need to galvanize. Quick question to you both, actually, right now. Let me get back in my bag still. Where's my bag? Let me get back into my bag still. Let me go back into the bag.
Sorry.
Let me ask you like this, yeah?
Hold on, sorry.
Yeah,
Really
we're doing
quickly.
overtime right now. Now we're gonna
Really
do overtime. Yeah,
Really
go.
quickly, Matt. Can I just
Yeah.
shout out to Lakers? He just dropped me this. This is
go.
this is from Naby Keita. When I heard the news, I had tears in my eyes. I was like his son in Liverpool, and I consider him my dad.
Nah, that's real though. I saw the comment. That's real.
Did he really?
He said that. He said that. I saw it. Bro, it's real. Imagine that's a guy who loved Liverpool while he was there, and that's how he felt about Jurgen. That's Naby Keita, who we would say didn't fulfill his potential, his whatever. And then you got players like a Virgil, who is the captain. Yeah. So what do you think he means to Virgil?
You got to
Now-
remember though, yeah.
No, wait.
Go on,
Remember?
ask me a question. Go on.
Let me get. Hold on, one sec. Let me get my bag. One more thing.
Drift.
Because this is no. Wait.
I reckon Klopp wanted to give him that extension still.
Wait. Let me ask you lot both this.
Who, Nabster?
As the captain, this is to you. I'm going to start with Drift first. As the captain, are those calming words from your captain?
I wouldn't call them calming words.
right.
No. Nothing's gonna make us feel at ease right now, though, bro. To be honest with you.
Wait there. All right, cool. I'm gonna come back to you, Drift. Don't worry, I'll come back to you. Cal, are those calming words from the captain? Does that make you feel at ease?
It doesn't really change my mindset, if I'm going to be honest.
No, but is it calming? It's the captain. Remember, I've just told you, it's a stressful time. He's the captain. He has the, not obligation, but he's trying to make sure everyone can feel better about the situation or help people through this troubling time. Has our captain said calming words to help us? Yes or no?
I wouldn't say calming words, no.
Drift, let me go back to you. As the new Liverpool captain, the ex-captain's left. He knows the coach is leaving. Do you think Virgil van Dijk could have slightly changed his word to make us feel a bit more at ease? Or do you still think he said the right thing? Or do you still feel like that was the right thing to say? Because as a fan, you would want to feel a bit more calm, right?
I got rebuttal when Drift.
I got you. Don't worry. I'll go back into the back.
You know what? I don't know.
It's really pressuring me. Man's trying to do the full press and everything.
I don't know if there.
To get out. Yeah, go on.
I don't know if there is a right thing to say right now, Matt. If I'm being honest with you, because the situation is very emotional. It's very sticky, and I look at it. I like to apply context all the time, or I try to always apply context, as hopefully you lot know. So for me, Dutch people, and I know this is a stereotype, but forgive me for it if there's any Dutch people in the audience. They're very to the point, and they're quite blunt with things. And I don't think it comes across as blunt as they mean it. I've just noticed that Dutch people can be very to the point. And we're talking about someone who the other day didn't even care one bit that he was like, Carragher wasn't good enough to play in this team. We're talking about like a Liverpool legend, somebody
That's
sees
true.
all the time.
He said
and
that
he
tongue in
didn't
cheek.
even. Nah, bro, he didn't care. Nah, he didn't, bro. He said he meant it. He meant it. Gary Neville gave him about 4 opportunities to be like, "Are you ramping? Are you joking?" And he doubled down, Cal. He meant it. He meant it. I don't know if he's got a beef with him because Carragher did kind of go in a bit when he was not doing so well last season or whatever. I don't know, but so if he's raggo like that, he's not gonna sugarcoat it for us. He's just keeping it a buck. He's always said he loves Liverpool. He's proved that by signing the contract extension twice, I think. And like I said, he's a 32-year-old who's got a year left on his deal at the end of this season. And he's thinking to himself, where is my future going to be? Who is the manager going to be? I get where you're coming from, Matt, that you want him to fill you with optimism and you want him to say, yeah, man, I'm here. Don't worry about it. But let's be honest, guys. People say things in football. We don't listen anyway. Klopp sat down for 20 minutes and told us why he's leaving. And the world is still full of people speculating why he's leaving. He told us why he's leaving. He sat there for 20 minutes and told us why he's leaving. So we always have our own feelings, agendas, narratives. We want to spin whatever it may be. Virgil could have said anything. And if Virgil would have said he's here to stay, everyone would have been like, he's just saying that. Like everyone's going to find a reason to have a problem with whatever's been said. Do you know what I mean? So he was just honest. And he didn't say he's bouncing you, look. He just said, let's see Wagwan. That's all he said. Yeah. Let's see Wagwan. What any of us would have said. If you got a new manager taking over at your workplace, and you love where you work, but you don't know if this man's a dickhead yet. So if someone said to you, what we saying you're going to stay for another 5, you're going to sign that new contract, you'd be like, let me see what this new manager's like before I decide what's going on here. Because this man might come in and be a dickhead, brother, and I'm out. So if we get Jabi Alonso as an example, Virgil's cool when he's here to stay, man. You know what I mean? It just depends who we get and what the situation is. And I repeat, let him walk away for free at 33 years old and have a year to help the new manager transition.
I agree with this, by the way.
I want him to stay, but if he doesn't, a 33-year-old Virgil leaving the club when we've got Kwanzaa, we've got Ibu, and hopefully we go and buy another young centre-back, it will be devastating. But this Klopp news, plus I lost Mane last year, bro, I don't care about anyone anymore now, if I'm being honest with you. I've got to start dealing with heartbreak all over the shop here, bro. We lost Bobby, lost Sadio, I've lost Origi. Bro, now Klopp's going. Bro, at this point, it's like, it's what it is.
We lost those players.
We did. We did.
All right,
bro. Fan base.
I'm the only fan in the village.
we lost them, bro.
Did it? We.
I still have to tell
you, man. I lost my captain.
There,
that's the only reason we got a new captain.
Bro, we could lose Salah as well, you know?
Bro, I don't want to lose him. But I'm at the point now where you can't hurt me anymore, Matt. Matt, you can't hurt me anymore, bro. I'm numb to the pain now, bro.
You ain't numb, bro. You're not.
Nah, bro, I'm numb
I'll be
to
honest
the
with
pain
you.
now,
I'll be
man.
honest
I'm
with you.
numb to it,
bro.
bro.
You said that last summer, bro. Look how the Klopp news got you, bro. You ain't numb.
No, yeah, the Klopp thing's topped me, bro. That's it, bro. The Klopp thing sent me over the edge, bro. I sat here on all the streams and I said to everybody when I was defending Klopp and they were telling me I'm going over the top in defense of him or whatever, I said, everybody can come and go from this club and I will be upset and I will be devastated to a degree. But as long as Jurgen is here, everything will be okay. And he ain't here no more, you man. He's going.
Still here. He's going.
All right, yeah, for 3 months. What is that, bruv? I got pasta in the fridge that's going to go off later than him.
If you keep pasta for 3 months,
bro.
If you keep pasta in the fridge for cooked pasta in the fridge for 3 months and it survives,
no, airtight. You know them ones that comes in.
It has been a revolving door at Liverpool. I will say this because obviously over the last 3 years we've lost a lot of important players. Now we're about to lose the manager. So Carl, go to you next. Like, I understand what you're saying in terms of like, here's the thing, people, because I know people are getting twisted. I agree with you, what you lot are saying actually. But what I'm also trying to do as well, being a host, I'm just trying to show everyone else that there's also two sides because we can't sit here definitively and say that's exactly what's going to happen. We can only speculate in it. We can only guess what we think is going to happen. And what we think is Van Dijk will stay anyway. However, there's always that possibility that he could go. And Salah could go. I don't think Trent is going anywhere, but I think Salah's another one, Cal. And the reason why I asked you, is it calming words or calming what he said? It's because right now, like Drift said, look, everyone's a mess, bro. Everybody is flipping can't think straight, can't do nothing. Your partner's talking to you and you're like, but Jurgen's leaving. What do you mean I've got to go shop? What am I going to shop for? That don't make no sense. Is Jurgen going to stay? Like, what are you talking about? Your manager's like, yeah, we've got a meeting. What's the point of a meeting? Jurgen Klopp's leaving. What's the point? Is that going to change anything?
Can you go and get milk, please? We've ran out. If I go
Everyone's
get milk,
vexed.
is it gonna
Everyone's
change anything?
confused.
Use water.
That's why I ask you, Carl. In your opinion,
Frosties and water, yeah. No, you're taking,
bro.
Life has no taste anyway, Cal.
Bro, you know, this Jurgen Klopp news has rattled you, Cal. You're the type of person, he'll probably have his cornflakes with apple juice, bro. Man will forget to pour the milk. What you got there? Yeah, cornflakes, apple juice.
Yeah, all right. With the Salah one, look, I'll be real. The Jurgen Klopp going, I'm still questioning why. But as I told you, I have to respect his decision.
Agreed.
I'd rather him leave on a high than how he would have left last summer if he left, or midway through the season, like he has been rumored. I'm shook, but I'm also excited. I'm just being real. Do I think we're going to lose Salah? Unfortunately, yeah, I do. Would I give Virgil an extension? Yeah, I'd give him a 1-year extension. Would I give Trent a new contract? Absolutely.
Can Liverpool afford to lose Klopp and Salah in the same summer?
We have to adapt if we do, bro.
You didn't answer. Can we afford to do that?
I don't. From the answer I just gave you, Matt, you should know my answer, bro. You know me well enough by now.
Sorry, I thought I left something in there.
Do you want to know what's crazy though? Because even though if Mo and Klopp go at the same time, it'll be absolutely devastating. You got to look at it from this type of scenario. So, say for example, and this is copium, by the way, disclaimer. Say for example, we bring in Xabi Alonso, and he is the one. And by the way, Bayern Munich are circling as well on Alonso. Now, say we do bring in Alonso, right? If Alonso comes in and they're like, right, we just got 80 million for Mo, as an example, plus his wages are now off the wage bill, which is a massive part of you know our thing or whatever. We've got all this extra money we already had anyway. Xabi Alonso, here's 200 mil. And they don't even say this in public. They're just saying it to him. Here's 200 mil to be able to do whatever it is that you need.
Who's getting 200 mil?
200 mil.
No, I just said off the premise that there's like 80 mil that would be Salah got sold. So he went. Then you've got all of his wages that come off of the wage bill.
If let's say, if you add up wages,
that's 100. If you got 80 mil for Mo plus his wages, that'll be 100 mil that you would have extra.
But the wages ain't paid up front, bro. That's paid weekly, bro.
No, but it still comes into your 3-year plan for your FFP.
No, just kind of got a point. You're saving. Yeah, you probably would.
So say they, and I'm not saying they say this out loud. I'm just like they tell him like, you're the new manager coming in. You've got 200 mil, whatever. Boom, right? You've got to try and do something you can to recover from the fact that Mo's leaving. If Alonso comes in and he looks at the scenario and he's like, well, straight away, Leverkusen guys, I don't even mean to take liberties, but I'm coming to take Wirtz and I'm coming to take Nkape. Here's 100 and something mil for you. Boom, there, boom. 2 players you already knows that play the way he likes to play. Let's say he changes the way we play and we don't need a wide man anymore. We do the 3-5-2 like he does, and he just says Wirtz and Szoboszlai playing behind Jota or Nunes, and then he has the wing backs. And now we don't even need Mo in a direct replacement. But he bought in Wirtz to come in and be that new key star player. Now, again, I'm not saying I'll be over the moon with this, but we would have to roll with the flow and understand we have just got a superstar player. You man know already, because Matt, you've been talking about Wirtz for a minute, bro. Like, that's your guy. So if we brought him and we played the way he seems to be playing at Leverkusen, and we have Szoboszlai and Wirtz playing behind one of our front men.
Yeah.
I lie, bro. Would we not be quite optimistic that, right, this could pop? Because we've got an absolutely bad boy forward line still.
Yeah, we could.
Do you get what I mean? So all I'm gonna say to you is, I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. But I'm gonna try and be as optimistic as I can, because I can't take no more pain, bro. I'm numb to this shit now. You know what I'm saying? And I would also be a little bit disappointed to the point where I would almost be like, right, if you men are gonna bounce, then bounce, innit? Yeah. If Virgil or Salah said that they wanted to go.
Say, well, go on, uncle.
Yeah, little man.
Are you gonna speak?
Go on then. Say hello then. No, say hello. Say hi.
Say it.
Come on, stop putting
They
them on the
always
pressure.
do. No. Mine are the
He just
same
came to
thing.
the door and said, I want to say hello to Uncle.
Yeah, no, they,
Oh.
you know what it is? They because even with especially with my youngest,
You gonna
remember
say
they always look in the screen at themselves. They look at themselves, you know. That's all it is.
Yeah.
know.
It's remember he doesn't quite get what's going on because he's still young.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
He's just like, bro, I see myself in the camera. Like, this is sick.
but yeah, that's
Big up,
something
little
that's something that we'd have to deal with at the time. And I'm not gonna lie, I would be very disappointed. It might even make me feel a little bit of animosity towards them, even though they're fully within their right to do what they want to do because they've given us everything and they're absolute legends. But if Virgil and Mo did turn their back on Liverpool in the summer, I'd be a little disappointed in them. That it would kind of make it a bit easier to accept they're going. Because I would feel a bit like, guys, like now of all like we need you.
Liverpool, I'll be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
Liverpool, I think, can cope if one of them left. I'll be honest, losing two players out of the arguably say the four horsemen, and the four horsemen, I'm just saying, Virgil, Ali, Trent, and Salah. You can't lose two out of the four. You can't. And the manager, you're asking for.
I hear that.
Can I just say something, boys?
You're gone.
I took the bullet with the Caicedo stuff. If we lose one of those lot in the summer, one of you, man, I'm going to take the bullet this year. So speak amongst yourselves. How you doing it?
We can't even afford to lose one, let alone two.
As I said, you've kind of glazed over what I asked, though. I'm going to say it again. I took the bullet for Caicedo and have still been taking the bullet for Caicedo to this day. One of you, man, are going to have to fill in for one of those shows.
Who told you to go live at them time there?
Hold on. I also took the bullet for Klopp as well.
Bro, who told? I'm just saying.
So I'm just saying.
I will be there. I will be there.
No. I'm not asking if you're going to be there, bro.
You took that. Listen.
I'm just saying. I took the L on
Caicedo. No one told you to
the
set up their times there. You know? I see. I remember speaking to Drift clearly on that day. I said, yo, we're gonna sign Retete. And then before you know, all I see is even like rubbing the crust out of my eye. FSG for life, baby, yeah. All of that stuff. I'm like, raw. All right, cool. But yeah.
Like I said, man, I'm numb to this. I tell you what's crazy. I was saying this to the boys earlier on because I just come from the studio, the DR studio. So look out for that. I'm proud of everyone because no one cried. Because I thought at one point somebody was going to start crying because we was very emotional around that table. But I said to the boys, I said, couldn't he have just gave us 18 more months? Like I know he's tired. I know he is. But next season was the year. We were going to be back in the Champions League. He was going to get a DM and a new centre back. And we were going to be complete in the rebuild. We was about to cook, you lot. Next year was the year Klopp was going to conquer it all. Now, I'm even talking he might have gone undefeated and won a treble. Like, we were about to cook, you lot. We have everything. All the ingredients were there. Klopp, man. 18 more months. Could you not have just gave us 18 more months?
Me and Carl basically just saying like,
Drift. He could not.
That's hard, bro. Drift. Did you also read as well that he was on the verge?
You know,
I know. Just moving like Zordon right now. You know Zordon. But no, all jokes aside. You know, Jeff, I don't know if you saw, he was looking to leave at the end of last season.
I'm a hologram, by the way. I'm not even really here.
I know. He was looking to leave last season, and if it wasn't for his wife, bro, I think she convinced him to stay last season when he went for all the matting.
I don't know about convinced him to stay. I think she helped him.
I think she had a say. She had a say.
She was emotional support, obviously, but I don't think I mean, if you're talking about when he signed the contract, he said that he just asked her if she was cool with it, and she was
why did I say that? Yeah, sorry, bro. Man said, I shouldn't even say it. Triceratops.
I don't even know Power Rangers. So
I remember it. I think
Power
it's
Rangers are my thing, man.
what was it? Triceratops, saber-tooth tiger, Tyrannosaurus. That's what I remember. That bit. The last
never,
three.
never watched
Go
Power
on.
Rangers.
Yeah,
Power Rangers was shit for me, so I didn't watch.
But
it.
they remember Power Rangers. No, the
Don't
old
do-
school
don't- No,
one.
wait, don't do that.
Don't
dude.
do
No,
that.
but I didn't watch it.
But you didn't have to call it the S word. Don't.
It didn't appeal. It didn't appeal to me.
No, I
had
did.
to say
It's only because I
work.
called you
It was
Zordy.
like no. I don't even know who he is, so you can call me whoever.
Why are you lying for? You do know, fam.
Why
I
would you
swear
do this?
to you, all I know is that there's red, black, green, and gold. That's the only thing I
You
know.
know
about
what?
Power
Then
Rangers.
hold on.
That's
Gold.
obvious because you see them on the front cover.
What? Gold?
Allow
No,
it,
there
Tristan.
was
Allow it, bro.
there
We've
was
had a
the
good show today, bro. Don't ruin it.
the Green Ranger was
No, there was black,
Um,
there was red, there was green,
there was
and there was
yellow,
gold, didn't it?
there was
Yeah,
pink,
yellow,
and there was
gold,
blue.
whatever. Oh, was there a pink one? Oh no, I never watched Power Rangers, bro.
And then
Just out here lying, you know.
I can't believe you just did that.
Next, he's
Power
gonna say,
Rangers-
"Don't know who
Power Rangers
Starscream
was
is."
a knockoff.
Yeah, right. All right, dude.
What have we done to you
Starscream.
this evening, bro?
Why
What have we
would
done
I
to you
not
this
know?
evening?
No, Starscream, you know
Transformers.
Starscream.
Well, yeah, why would I not know? But that's what Power Rangers felt like.
Did you watch the Hurricanes?
It
Drift?
felt
You
like a
watched the Hurricanes?
Transformers knockoff.
Drift, you remember the
That's
Hurricanes?
what Power Rangers feel like.
You remember the Hurricanes?
No, I don't know what that is.
Why you lying?
I swear to you, brother, I have no idea what
You don't
the
remember the
Hurricanes
football
are.
cartoon called the Hurricanes?
Oh, yes, yeah. I know what you're talking
See,
I don't
don't
remember
act like
that.
you know. Just trying to act
about.
like
I've never
you're not
watched
from
it,
my area.
though.
you know?
I've never watched it.
There
I
you
do
go.
remember what you're talking about. but
Shout
I've
out to
never
the
watched
OGs in the chat. They will know. Can't necessarily
know,
know
I don't.
Hurricanes, then, but yeah.
it. For me, it was just a knockoff of Transformers. I didn't really like it at all. I never got into it. I'm a Visionaries and a Transformers man, and it just felt like a cheap version of those. So
But Transformers is goated though. That's goated. Can't compare.
Yeah.
Can't compare. All right, maybe that's some secrets.
Sorry.
What you say?
I think Tar Busy said the same thing. Man, a culture, man, a culture, man, a culture, man, a culture.
Hey, how about listen? I remember the name.
Kimberly,
How about
Kimberly,
that,
yeah,
blood?
Kimberly.
Kimberly, fam.
Man, a culture, man, a culture, man, a culture, man, a culture.
For the culture, bro. Taji says Klopp at his best now. Oh no. We read that. Big up yourself though. Seamus says a new director of football and a manager needs to be announced by the beginning of May. Worrying if we don't know anything by then. I agree. Like we were saying before, Jeff, you wasn't here for this bit, but we were saying the director of football is so key, bro, because Schmatka leaves in a couple of days. He's kind of already left theoretically. He ain't working on nothing. We need to get stuff sorted for
I've heard murmurs about a few people that they're already looking at.
Yeah, why am I saying Brighton? The Bournemouth one. Bournemouth guy.
Yeah. Bournemouth's recruitment's been okay. He seems like he's decent at his job.
I want the Brighton one though. He's got the
Yeah, Brighton do it right. So yeah. But then if we got him, it might mean it's De Zerbi. I'm just not down for that.
You don't rate De Zerbi though?
Oh,
it's not that I don't rate him. I'm just not down for it, man.
Really?
Nah.
Not at all.
Nah. And we spoke about it today as well when we was having our talk, and Doyle, big shout out Doyle, made a very good point. I think De Zerbi's got a type of arrogance that is like he'll come in and try and be like, this is my Liverpool, and you can't. You got to earn that. No, bro. You need to earn that. You're not coming in here like Mourinho off the back of the Porto thing, or like Klopp when he came in, or whatever. Like you're coming in as a man who ain't really done much.
Bro.
Like I know, like I heard that he won the league with Shakhtar, or he won a trophy with Shakhtar, but with all due respect, that's a much lower level. That's like, you know, people always knock down when we say Stevie won the Scottish League or whatever.
Brighton.
No, what he's doing at Brighton is kind of just continuing what Potter did, but with a little bit more flavour, and it's cool. But like, yeah, and again, I mean, me and Cal disagreed on this one a little bit yesterday, but he had a good team. He did have a good team. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, they're Brighton, but I still think last season when he achieved well with what we did, they still got Lewis Dunk, who's a brilliant defender. They still have people like Solly March, Caicedo, McAllister. Like, they're not bums. They're not idiots. It's not like he had a team of rubbish players.
I'll say he's improved.
There are good players,
but I would say he's improved. Not only has he improved,
they were playing well under Potter. You know? There's a reason Potter went to Chelsea, you lot, because they were already playing well.
I understand that. I understand that. But
maybe that was a level they would have got
though.
to anyway, though, Cal. Maybe they would have got there if Potter was still there.
No, Drift.
but it's also not. It is also something that
No, but
could be
the,
true.
the proof is there that he actually took them up a level.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
But do you know what it is? Do you know the biggest thing I can say about Brighton and him last
Said,
season?
what did De Zerbi do to man?
Bro, De Zerbi done that. He made
I
Brighton.
just don't like people who
He-
walk
he-
around
no, but
like
he
their
made
shit don't
Brighton a
stink when they haven't earned the right to do it.
No.
And
I
think
agree
that's
with
how
you.
he walks around. I know you got to have confidence,
so?
but here's his arrogance, in my opinion.
But that's at Brighton.
Like Arteta, he's another one. Like they walk around, it's arrogance, and it's like, bro, do something before you have this
But
level
bro,
of like.
that's at Brighton. Remember when he goes to Liverpool, he's got bigger personalities. You have to know yourself. Look at Brendan Rodgers.
All right, what if De Zerbi comes in and he can't handle those personalities? Then
Oh, agreed. But
You could
but
say
what-
the same about Alonso as well,
But-
bro.
but-
I know, but
we
we
have
have an
to try.
affiliation and a love for Enzo. He's an adopted Scouser. He knows the club. He knows the people. We love him. He knows us. We know him.
Bro, do you know
It's
what's so
better the
mad, though?
devil you know, innit? Like, I'm not even saying he's better than De Zerbi, but it is like he gets it. He doesn't have to come and
Yeah,
learn
from the
who we
outside,
are.
it-
He
yeah,
doesn't
no,
have,
agreed,
you get what I'm saying?
agreed.
He gets it, bro.
But that's from him
he
playing there.
gets
That's
the
not
fan- he
him
gets
as
the
a
fan.
manager at Liverpool, though.
No, he
That's
gets
him.
everything, Cal. He gets it
can't-
all, bro.
He can't get everything though because he's not been at the club since what 2009, bro. It's 2024.
Do you know what it is as well
He
with
comes
De
back
Zerbi?
as a visitor. He
I'm not saying De
understands, man.
Zerbi should
But
be
that's
ahead of
15 years,
Alonso.
bro.
De Zerbi's got
15 years
Prem
ago, I was in secondary
experience.
school.
Look, if you lot want De
Alonso
Zerbi,
doesn't.
then if you lot
No,
want
no,
De
no. I
Zerbi,
want
it's fine.
Alonso.
Like,
I wouldn't mind De Zerbi being like. See how De Zerbi. Like I want Alonso first, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. But like, if you said to me, say Alonso don't want to be Liverpool manager, and De Zerbi was the backup, I'm not gonna get upset. I'll be a bit like, oh, okay, how's this gonna work? Like, because I know he's good, but I don't think the coaching will be the problem. It'll be the managing. So, like you said, Drift, the arrogance. Like, how is he gonna present himself? Because I think coaching, he's a very good coach. But it's the managing, it's that aspect. Is he going to be able to do that? And not only that as well, bro. One thing that will give me slight hope is that he's done it in the Prem with just not as big as personalities. Whereas you have to remember with Alonso, as much as we laud him for being a Liverpool legend and whatnot, he hasn't done it in the Prem. He's only done it in the Liga, in Bundesliga, and in Bundesliga you're up against one team. De Zerbi is up against a Man City.
Klopp did that though. Learned his trade in Germany, the way Alonso.
Oh,
is.
agreed.
And if he wins the league, he's overthrown the juggernaut that is
Klopp won a double. Alonso hasn't won yet. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying if he does. And another thing I'll ask
Plus,
you.
Klopp went to Champions League final with their man there.
Yeah, you know, obviously Alonso's not on Klopp's level, but what I'm saying is, like, it's a similar thing of overthrowing the juggernaut. And here's the thing about De Zerbi as well, you lot. I like that he's a man of principles, but I've seen him get bent over a few times. And
pause.
Do you think that he can be? Oh no, we're proud of sticking to his principles. If we get beaten at Old Trafford 4-0 or something because he don't stop the high line and he just keeps the whatever it is, you know, like the things you see him doing at Brighton when like he doesn't have any in-game management for me. He's got that philosophy, and when it works, it's amazing. But when it goes to the pan, he gets bent over and they take beatings, you lot. He can't be doing that. He can't be doing that. Pause, bro. Whatever the case. Pause it, unpause it, whatever you want.
No, I've
seen the man take licks, rude boy. I've seen the man take licks from Villa, Newcastle. So what I'm saying to you is, are you not going to accept him coming to Liverpool and standing on his principles and we get beat up like that? I'm not.
But no one said that. That's even. But you're like.
But this is the man that people are saying to bring in. A man that's got so much one-dimensionalness to him. When it works, it's amazing.
Have you heard Milner speak about him?
No, I haven't. No.
Milner speaks glowingly about him.
What did Milner say? Do you remember what he said?
He's a current manager and he's a top guy, Milner. So fair play.
Milner said that was one of the reasons why he went there because of De Zerbi.
Yeah, De Zerbi's good. I just don't think he's Liverpool good. That's all.
But
if you can't get Alonso, who's your next person?
But there's no evidence to say that Alonso is Liverpool.
No, I get that. Honestly, I get that. But like
in fact, there's more evidence to say that De Zerbi might be more ready for Liverpool than Xabi Alonso is.
You lot know already, yeah? And again, I'm going to probably take the chat sideways.
Lallana spoke well about him. Ansu Fati, like, I think, are we just sleeping on him?
Fair dues. If I'm sleeping on him and he turns me, you know, and he turns my opinion around, fair play. You lot know I'll always hold my hands up and be like, nah, he smacked it. But you're just asking me right now, so I have to voice my concerns, right?
Jeff, quick question.
I'm feeling
Jeff,
right
quick
now.
question. If Alonso Who's your first choice? Quickly, because I've always spoken to Kyle about
Do you
this.
know what's
Who's your-
crazy? My
who's your first choice right
my
now?
first choice is somebody nobody would ever want.
Who's your first choice?
Mancini.
Mancini ain't coming.
I know.
Pause. Where's Mancini right now?
But because
he's not even
Mancini's
in
been out.
Italy anymore, is he?
No, he left Italy in the summer.
Yeah, ain't he flipping?
Bro, he didn't
What's he
didn't-
doing?
He struggled to get flipping. He
That-
didn't
what's-
get Italy.
what's Mancini doing right now?
Under him, did they?
But
What's
that
Mancini?
Italian
Does anyone
team
know
is
what he's
all
doing
over
right
the
now?
place.
No,
Mancini,
no,
what's he
Jeff, we can't do that. That Italian team was good enough to qualify.
I'm not
His
saying they weren't, but there was a lot of issues going on.
Mancini's
And
in
we're
Saudi
talking about the man
Arabia.
who won the Euros the year before. Yeah,
So
We're
Mancini's
talking about-
in Saudi
We're talking
Arabia
about a
right
man
now.
who's got multiple league titles in Italy and England. We're talking about a winner. Just because
Yeah.
he's out of sight, don't mean he's out of mind. Mancini is a bad boy.
But when did he win? What was the last club thing he won?
You got Mancini now, though, Jiff. I think.
Oh, what has De Zerbi won at all?
No, but we're talking about now, though, Drew. That's like you can.
I don't do the
that's like
flavour
you-
of the month thing, Cal. Like,
No, but that's
like
like you
De
still-
No,
Zerbi's
No,
but
the
you
flavour
might
of
be
the month.
you might be getting that ketchup that's been in the cupboard and it's gone off now.
And do you
But
know what? If it
From
doesn't work, fair
McDonald's,
enough.
that's what you might be doing.
But he likes to work with young players. He's got character. He's a born winner. He's been there. He's done it. He gets the best out of
Years ago.
players.
So you want Man to so you
The
want
Euros
Mancini
was
to roll
only
back
3
the
years
years
ago, Cal. It's
No,
not
but
that
that's
long ago.
international
You want
cup,
Mancini
bro.
to roll back the years then, kind of thing. Then not roll back the years, but you know what I
Look,
mean. That
I'm
kinda-
just saying, Mancini is a bad boy, and I think because he's out of sight, he's out of mind. You know me, guy. I always don't do the like recency bias and all that. I think Mancini's a bad boy manager, innit? I would prefer Mancini than all of these guys because I know the club's more in safer hands with a guy who knows how to win and knows what he's doing.
But when was
if
the
you
last
wanna-
time he won, though?
But he won the Euros, fam.
No,
3
I'm talking
years
about
ago.
club. I'm talking about club, bro. When
Club
was
is
the last
different
time won
from
anything
international.
club?
We
I
all
don't.
say that.
I don't know the exact. date,
discrediting.
probably
I'm not
about
discrediting.
maybe 5 or
But I'm
6
just
years
saying.
ago.
International was so different, bro. So
No, but
different.
bro, he's won 3 or 4 league titles in Italy and England. He's a
But,
winner.
like, But Drift, that's like me saying I'd rather take Varane over Konate because Varane's won so much more.
No, that's
Right
different.
now-
bro. When your legs are
No, no,
gone, it's different.
No,
as
no,
a
no,
player. That's
no, no,
totally
no,
different,
no. But
bro.
it's the exact same. Konate right now is better than Varane, even though Varane's got a way better career. De Zerbi right now is better suited to this era of football than
I
Mancini.
disagree. I mean, fair enough.
Personally, I think
I
today,
disagree.
De Zerbi, in my opinion, is ahead of Mancini. But obviously, we know that Mancini's legacy far surpasses De Zerbi. And what I'm saying is this, Drift, yeah? A Liverpool of now, like a present Liverpool, yeah? Right now, I think Mancini, someone said he's in Saudi. Bro,
Yeah,
like,
he went to get the bag. Fair enough.
Yeah. so now you got to quickly switch back from getting the bag to now being your Liverpool manager.
And
Do you
why
think you
can't
can
he
do
do that? Why
don't
can't
know,
he
bro.
do that?
No, I'm not saying he can't, but
He's
that's
been out the game.
he's been
for so long,
comfortable
bro.
for a minute, though. I'll be honest. Can't
Let me
say he's
actually-
not.
Let me actually check the last time that he did.
Yeah, check.
that.
Because I was
Let
going
me
to do
check
it,
the
but
last
I
time he
didn't.
was a
I'm
club manager.
taking Gerrard over Mancini. I said it, man.
Last time he was a club manager was, when was it? I think it might have been when he won the cup with Galatasaray. I think that was the last
Someone
time he
just
won.
said Mancini's last league title was 11-12. I don't know if that's even true. League title. But again, that's league. Obviously, he's won cups. as
Yeah,
well.
last time he won something domestically was 2014 with Galatasaray.
Brother.
That's
So
10
since-
years ago.
It's a
Yeah.
decade, bro.
He's only 59. He's the same age as Klopp,
Bro,
and
that's a
he's won a
decade,
Euros in the
though,
last
bro.
3
But he
years.
ain't been doing it, bro. He ain't.
But
He
that-
ain't
it's
All
not-
right, look,
you know what it
it's
is?
fine. It's fine. If you lot think
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
good enough, that's fine. It's just opinion. But he's a born winner.
No,
and
do you know what it is? He's a born winner,
I
Drift,
trust
but
him
I'm
more
not
than I
trying to-
trust De
listen.
Zerbi.
I can't change your mind, yeah. That's what you think. What I'm saying to you and what Carl's saying to you is that's 10 years that he's won something, yeah. And don't get me wrong, like you said, yeah, he is a born winner. But that's a long time, though, bro. Because remember, at Liverpool, one thing we've always said, Drift, innit? We've always said, yeah, we don't have a lot of time on our hands, innit? In a sense of like Jurgen Klopp, he's won his trophies. We don't want to now another manager to have how many years to see if he can or cannot make it, sort of thing. Like, how long is it going to take for him to maybe win something? Bro, 10 years? Fam, that is a lot. Don't you think so? In all honesty, ain't that
It's
a lot?
not 10 years out of football. It's just 10 years since the last time he won a trophy domestically. That's all. He won the Euros 3 years ago. And now in Saudi, I don't know how well he's doing. I haven't been keeping up with the Saudi league. But
Yeah.
my point is, he is a brilliant manager. I've heard him speak very highly of Liverpool in the past as well. I know he'd take the job. I know he'd have pride, take pride in being the manager. He's got that character. He's got that personality. He knows how to win. He's very tactically astute at taking what players he has and adapting those players to a system. He doesn't have a rigid system where he only plays this way. He plays the way he can play based on the players he has. And I think he would definitely be a good choice to be Liverpool manager. If people disagree with me, that's completely fine. But De Zerbi's just flavour of the month for me. That's all it is. Like I haven't seen anything that says that this guy can go to the highest level and win. I've never seen this guy be in charge of a team that's a big enough team to compare it to Liverpool, where I can sit back and go, I think he can handle the pressure. I've seen Mancini do it at Inter Milan, I've seen him do it at Man City, and I've seen him do it for Italy. I know he can handle the pressure, and he knows how to be a top flight, top big boy manager.
We just saw him bottle it with Italy as well, bro.
Bro,
that was the most recent thing
we can't do that, bro. He won the Euros. He stretched the squad and overachieved. That squad weren't really good enough, and he still won with it. And whatever happened afterwards, there's a lot of politics involved in that, bro.
Well, we keep on. So why is it we can create a narrative for when he wins, but when he loses, we got to make excuses, bro? He lost.
It's not an excuse. I'm just saying that he did lose, but not qualifying for a tournament isn't even remotely close to the achievement of winning a previous tournament. They're not, bro. They're not, man.
You ask the Italian fans then, bro.
That's like putting Klopp down for finishing 5th last season after everything he did before. Shit happens, man. That's football.
What? All right, let's pull up the group that Italy.
That's football, man. Shit happens. No, I lie. Shit happens. Like, all right, fair enough. They didn't qualify. Back in the day, I've seen.
Let me throw a random name while you're not arguing.
Not qualify for tournaments.
Or say having a discussion. Julian Nagelsmann. Would you take him?
Didn't qualify for a tournament a couple.
Would you take Nagelsmann? Would you take Nagelsmann?
I said to Cal yesterday, I think Nagelsmann's a good manager. I'd be a little bit worried about him being so young and people under.
I agree because I think he's talented, but I think it's the experience. Because here's the thing, and I know it's Bayern Munich.
But he's more experienced than Xabi Alonso, guys.
And he's won the Super Cup.
No, I know.
And he was the runner-up in that DFB.
But again, he still hasn't got across the line either. Like, I know he's a good manager, but he hasn't got across the line. He's never won.
He's won the league with a big club, though. Pressure. He had to win it in 2021.
Yeah, he did win it with Bayern.
Yeah, 21-22, and then he won a Super Cup in.
I mean, a lot of people always turn around and say things like, "If you win the league with PSG, it's not an achievement." I mean, Bayern Munich's very similar, right?
Yeah, I'm the same with that.
If you're gonna push the narrative, it's very similar.
Yeah, no,
Bayern Munich have done 9 in a row, so.
Hold on.
It's a very similar rhetoric to PSG.
If we're gonna do that, correct me if I'm wrong, because I might have got this wrong. This is why I might mess up. We might have to end the show quickly. Did Pochettino win League R?
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
I don't think he did.
No, he did. But he lost one. He was there for 2 years. He won one and he lost one.
Are you sure, Drift?
Yes,
did Poch win League R? Did he?
Yeah, he won one and he lost one.
Are you sure? Because I remember that
he
was at the bottom. What didn't Botman mash? No, hold on.
Yeah, but he won it. He won it the other year. He won it, guys. He's won.
So he's there for.
He won the league at PSG, Eula. He won the league.
But did he lose one?
Or did he come in halfway through that season?
No, I think that might have been the season that he didn't.
Did he lose one or did he win?
No, he lost one. He did.
He lost one. And he lost one.
Because he lost to Lille, innit? Lille, them man there mashed him up, innit?
He won one and he lost one. But again, we can't do that.
Okay,
Emery lost the title to Monaco. Emery's still a brilliant manager. Like PSG are a mess as well.
But to lose with PSG is actually mad.
That's because Emery has shown it in different countries. Bruv, Emery he's got the flipping Infinity Stones for the Europa League.
No, I know he's a bad boy manager, Emery. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I'll be honest with you, lot. I'd rather Emery than De Zerbi. I would feel safer if we hired Emery than I would De Zerbi.
I could live with that.
Real talk.
Emery's a good coach, though.
We might even look at Emery. I know what happened. If you take what happened to Arsenal aside, Emery is a winner.
Would you look at? I'm trying to names.
I'll take him more than I'll take De Zerbi.
Would you take Tuchel?
No.
Oh fuck no, bruv. Nah, bruv.
No
chance.
So you wouldn't take Tuchel. You'd look at you'd look at Emery. Would you say you wouldn't take Nagelsmann, or you would take Nagelsmann? You wouldn't take Nagelsmann.
I wouldn't pick Nagelsmann, but I wouldn't be angry about it. if he
Would you
got
take
given the job.
Drift? Would you go for Thomas Frank?
Do you know what? I like Thomas Frank. I think it's too big of a jump. It's too big of a jump. You can't go from Brentford to winning the league with Liverpool. It's
I
too
agree
big
with
of a
that.
jump.
I know,
But-
Carl. You said you.
But I like that he has the flexibility tactically. I think the achievements with Brentford are very, very big, and he's got the
I don't
character.
think he will
But
survive.
he's never got over the line.
Tactical
So
flexibility for days.
who?
De Zerbi's got tactical flexibility for days.
No, he doesn't. He's got a system and he sticks to it, and it works for him. But when it goes wrong, it
What?
goes wrong. His in-game management isn't good.
Do you
Brighton
complain
fans
about-
have even said it.
The Deserby cold for that.
Yeah.
I've even heard Brighton fans themselves say De Zerbi's in-game management.
You know,
isn't
there's always
good.
play. He does the 3 at the back. He does the 4 at the back. They play the 10. They don't play the 10, but they mix it up. You know.
Go and look at some of the lists.
Are you
they've taken.
clouding your judgment because you don't like De Zerbi? Like,
I
because
don't dislike him. I don't actually dislike him. I don't dislike him. But no,
Someone just said it though. People sleeping on a big achievement on leading Brighton to Europa League, bro.
And well done.
The same
done, Chris.
thing.
He's a good
And-
manager. He is a good manager. I'm not taking him at Liverpool.
No,
I
fair
don't want
play.
him. I just don't want him at Liverpool.
But you take Mancini though.
I'll take Mancini 100%. He's a born winner. Proven.
Fair play. No, he is, but it's 10 years ago though, bro. That's the only thing.
He won the Euros 3 years ago.
yeah, we're talking about club though, bro. It's
No,
large-
but winning is winning in football. Winning
it's
is
not-
winning.
No,
in
no.
football.
No, to a degree, you're right. However,
Winning is winning in football, guys.
No.
it's
Managing
completely
on a
different, bro.
day-to-day with the pressures compared to man will see you just like a couple times it, bro.
But
you know it's-
why can't he do it when he's been there and done
So I'll
it?
tell you what it is.
I'm
I'll be honest.
confused.
Because he's 10 years out of the game for a start, bro.
A job at
No,
Liverpool,
he's not, bro. He's doing club football right now.
in my opinion, the job at
Oh,
Liverpool,
come
you
on.
need that youthful
But he's still used to
enthusiasm.
doing game in, game out, week
Come
in, week
on, you're
out,
not gonna
bro.
throw Saudi out there, bro.
No,
Come
I'm not saying if he did anything, it's an achievement, but he's still used to doing the day-to-day running of a club now. He's back in club football. He's
on.
still
Is
doing
he?
week-to-week
What
stuff.
team is he managing in Saudi, bro?
I don't know,
We
but
don't
obviously
know.
he's still got to be there every week.
How many games
What,
they
is he a
got in
club
their league,
manager
bro?
and gets weeks off or something?
No, but, bro,
He's still
bro,
got to be there every week, bro.
how many games do they play in a season?
I don't know, but he's
We
still
did-
there week in, week out. He's still
So,
a
bro,
club
we actually
manager.
don't know if he's there week in, week out, bro.
Oh, come on, bro. Every club manager's got to be there
So,
week
bro,
in,
he's
week
a
out, bro.
Saudi
That's
national team manager, not the club manager.
Oh, he's the national manager. Oh, well, why did people say he's in the Saudi league then?
Bro,
They said he's in Saudi, bro.
My city's just we don't even know what he's
Well,
doing.
if he's a
fam.
Saudi, if he's the national coach, then of course, yeah, he's not doing week in, week out then. But I still trust him. I still trust him. He's a
Based
born
on
winner.
what, bro? His last
Based on
league-
all the evidence I have from everything he's
I'm gonna be real,
achieved.
Drift. I
10
don't think he's
years,
the guy,
Drift.
you know.
10
Look,
years,
we don't
bro.
have to agree.
You
We
and
don't
when
have
you
to
and Carl
agree.
both said the Paisley, I don't think he's the guy, fam.
We don't
No, but-
have to agree. Like he's a
I'm
top
not saying we
manager.
have
in
to
my
agree,
opinion.
but you're changing you're moving the goalpost for one man and not another. It's not consistent.
What goalpost did I move? I just said he's
Because
a
you
born
keep on
winner. He
saying he's a
knows how
winner
to
and he
do
can
it.
do it now, but there's no evidence to show he can do it now.
But there's no
When we-
evidence he can't.
Bro, Kenny was a winning manager.
Bro, that
Kenny
was
was
totally
out of the game
different,
for a
bro.
while, came back and he wasn't the
No,
same.
bro. Kenny was out the game, bro. That's totally different. Come on, you know that's a poor example, bro. Kenny had been out the. How long had Kenny been out of football before he came
Name
back?
me another manager who's been away from football for 10 years or club
He
football.
hasn't been
for 10
away
years.
from football for 10 years.
But been away from club football for 10 years, come back and batted it up with one of the biggest teams and biggest jobs in the world.
I don't know any,
Exactly, bro.
but that doesn't mean it can't be done.
If that's the case, we should get Mourinho then. Mourinho's a born winner. Mourinho's still doing club football.
No, Mourinho's toxic.
But
Mourinho's
Mourinho's
just
actually
one
done
side.
more recently.
No, but
bro.
Mourinho's toxic. Every time Mourinho leaves the club, he leaves
he's a
them in
winner.
the shit. No,
Hold
no,
on,
no,
man.
guys, come on, no.
Mancini's got that trait as well.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't, bro. He doesn't leave a club worse off, and they're all trash, and everybody hates each other and all that
Nah,
stuff.
be real. You
He
either
doesn't,
like
bro.
or you don't like Mancini.
No,
Apparently,
no.
Mancini's not really that kind of. He's kind of.
Mancini is extremely likable, bro. Anyway, look. That's just my opinion, innit?
Someone said Hansi Flick.
Good manager.
He's all right, Flick, but the German fans were really gunning for him after, so I'm not quite sure what he's doing at the moment.
What about Conte? Last one before we end the show. Conte?
No. That's a Mourinho thing as well. Just toxic, bruv. It's just toxic, bruv. Like, just coming with them bad vibes, like a smell, bruv. Like someone set off a fart bomb. Nah, fuck that.
Samuel just said Flick won the trouble though. This is Flick won the trouble. Someone said
No,
Flick
Flick's
is
a
the
good
most...
Flick. Yeah, I don't actually. I'd rather
Flick won
than...
6 trophies in a year. Someone said, sign me up.
I'd rather have Flick than about 90% of the. I'd rather have Flick than De Zerbi.
Flick or Alonso?
I'd probably go with Flick over Alonso as well, you know, to be honest.
But the fact that you consider it, but with De Zerbi, it's just straight on.
Because
he's seen
Alonso is an emotional thing, which I can admit. I already love him. He already has an affiliation with the club. He already knows, he gets the culture like that. That is a totally different type of scenario with Alonso. It is like it's a bit different. I can even hold my hands up and admit that Alonso is there's a lot of love for Alonso already. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I would go Alonso over De Zerbi. There's already a lot of love there.
I hear that. I'm looking at Flick's honors now, but Flick done a madness.
That's what I'm saying, bruv.
I'm just saying, don't sleep on.
And again, I don't think De Zerbi's a crap manager. I just don't want him to be Liverpool manager. I was saying this to Cal yesterday,
I think he's still cold.
And Cal disagreed with me. I truly believe your manager has to suit your club, not just in but being a winner, because that's what we all want to do. We all want to win.
Oh yeah, of course.
Liverpool manager needs personality, needs charisma, needs character. De Zerbi, for me, isn't the right fit. He's not.
Let me ask you this then.
I'll worry a little bit about Alonso even.
That's exactly what I was going to say though.
But again, I love Alonso when he's already got Liverpool ties. It does make it different. I'll admit that. But I look at people like De Zerbi and I think,
Does Alonso have that personality?
You're not
Does
the
he
right
have that
fit.
experience as well?
For me, personality-wise, I also don't think you fit. And I think people are sleeping on the fact that when you're a Liverpool manager, you have to be that guy. This is the reason why some people fail at Liverpool and other people are successful, because it's also about fitting the culture of this club that we love. This is the reason why some people don't do well when they're Liverpool managers, because they just don't have the personality. They just don't. You can't be Liverpool manager and be, you know, the wrong fit, so to speak. You just can't. So for me, that's another reason why I'm
not having a lot of charisma doesn't mean you can't be the right fit, though. Rafa didn't have a lot of charisma and he was the right fit.
You say that, and he was a brilliant manager, but there was a lot of clashing that did happen because of his personality.
Bro,
even when you listen to some of the players that talk about him, they say they didn't like the way he managed.
But I also think
like as well. Hillsborough situation and all that as well, brother.
No. But there's a lot of players themselves that even talk about how they hated the way he managed.
Of course, but remember, you're going off for personality right now.
Apart from Klopp, you can say that about every manager. Fowler hated how he was treated by Gerard Houllier.
Yeah, but he still turned around.
You can say that about everyone.
But he still turned around and admitted that was his own thing. He knows that was his issue. It wasn't Houlier's issue. Houllier was a great man and he had the charisma and the personality.
Bro, I've got the book. Fowler doesn't
I
say
watched the interview literally only 3-4 weeks ago, bro, when he said he's not blaming Houllier. He knows it's his issue. He's just someone who wants to play every week. He said he didn't blame Houllier, bro. Well, bro, I heard it from the horse's mouth in the interview I watched about 3 weeks ago, bro. I'm just saying. I heard him say it, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I'll say this in terms of personality. Even though Rafa wasn't charismatic, not every manager needs to be. It's nice if they are, because we've had Jurgen Klopp and we know what that's like, innit? But sometimes the managers don't need to be like that. And remember, that's all we've known for 8 years, bro. You know that. So in our brains, we're like that manager kind of needs to have that thing about him. He could still be a madness, but he might not have that charisma. That's one thing we need to kind of maybe be more open to as well, innit? As long as that person understands Liverpool, that's the most important thing, in my opinion. You understand Liverpool. You ain't necessarily got to do Jurgen Klopp and do a fist.
Do you want De Zerbi, by the way?
No. I want Alonso. Alonso's my first choice. Alonso.
Would you be happy with De Zerbi?
If we got De Zerbi, I wouldn't be mad.
And here's the thing as well. I'm not even saying De Zerbi.
I think he's a good coach.
I'm not saying he's a bad manager at all, right? Like I'm not even remotely saying he's a bad manager. But I would like to ask people who know who De Zerbi was before he went to Brighton, because I guarantee you, most people who say they do are telling fibs. Nobody knew who
because
De
he
Zerbi
kind
was
of made
before
a
he
name
went
for
Brighton.
it. No, he kind of made a name for
No one knew
himself,
who he was
bro.
before he went Brighton.
Bro.
And no one cared who he was before he went Brighton. So I'm just saying that his stint at Brighton has been good, but look, it is what it is, man. We might get him. I might have to get used to it. I might have to get used to it. I really do. I might have to get used to it. I really might. I mean, I'm even looking at this. I'm looking at De Zerbi's honours right now. He won the Super Cup in Ukraine and he won an Italian Cup in Serie C. Like, his honours ain't there.
But look at the clubs he's
And I'm
managed.
just saying, but I mean, Shakhtar are a big club, bro, in Ukraine. Like, they are one of the biggest.
No, of course. Of course. And
so he didn't even win the league in Ukraine with one of their biggest teams. And now you want him to come here and win the league with Liverpool. The hardest league in the world to win. No, I'm just saying, bro. Bro, I'm just putting out feelers, bro.
Because at Shakhtar,
he could end up being a bad boy. But I have my reservation.
He played 30, yeah. Played 30, 120, drew 5, lost 5, and a 66% win ratio.
As he should do. He was Shakhtar, boss. How many clubs are bigger than Shakhtar in Ukraine?
Bro, you know he's manager of Brighton and he's got a 47% win ratio for Brighton.
He's doing very well there.
That's what I'm saying.
He's doing very well there.
You can see
doing very well,
but you can see the talent with De Zerbi. Like, you can see the things with De Zerbi. His coaching ideologies are not the problem. It's whether, like you said, it's the managerial aspects. Like how much would that take out of him? Will he be able to cope? Because I think when it comes to coaching, bro, I'm telling you from now, I personally think you're underestimating him as a coach.
And I might be, bro.
Bro,
I'm not saying what I'm saying is a fact, you know. I'm just giving my opinion.
No, of course. I'm just saying.
And if he changed my opinion on him, bro, you know I'd hold my hands up and be like, "Rah, I was proper wrong." You know what I mean? But if you're asking me to make a decision, doing well as a Brighton manager is no barometer for being Liverpool manager.
No,
we tried that with Brendan Rodgers. We took a man from Swansea who played brilliant football, who had a culture, had a way of playing.
How close you got. I hate that.
No, we did get close. But again, we still didn't get over the line and it ended in tears.
I understand.
So what I'm saying is De Zerbi ain't no different to when we got Brendan Rodgers.
But there's no guarantees in football, though. You could go and get the man with a higher CV and it still don't work out. What I'm saying is, either or, it's still a gamble. It just depends.
All right, no, Matt, let me be honest with you, yeah, and I want you to be honest with me, and people in the chat, be as honest as you can. Please don't just say things to try and like make me look bad or wrong or whatever in the conversation. We're just having, this isn't about right or wrong, right? Before Potter failed at Chelsea, how many of you said he was a good manager? Because I will put my hands up and say I thought Potter looked like a brilliant manager.
Can I be honest? You see, Potter for me, I said he's all right, but I said too many of you are hyping him up too much. That's my honest opinion.
And are you 100% telling me the truth that you are looking at
swear down.
Are you? There's no hindsight in what you're saying. You didn't believe that Potter was a good manager. I swear down,
because me and Cal were going back and forth about it. Because Cal was like, no, Potter. I said, I think Potter's good, but he ain't all that. I said, bro, me and Cal used to go back and forth about it. Because Cal said at one point.
And what's different about De Zerbi and Potter then? If you could just distinguish to me what the difference is between De Zerbi and Potter.
So what Potter done at Brighton, I think he kind of got them to phase 1. Let's say that there's phases, right? Yeah. I think De Zerbi's got them to phase 2 or 3.
Which is natural though, remember, because there was a progression as a club. They had better players. Players were getting better. So naturally they were going to get better anyway.
But as a coach, just hear me out. As a coach, I think De Zerbi can do more than Potter. I think, don't get me wrong, Potter got them playing ball, but I think De Zerbi is more tactically flexible. That's just what I think.
No, and
I think he's got
fair.
more.
And that's fair.
More strength in his bow,
if that's what you believe, that's fair. I'm not even sitting there telling you you're wrong. But everybody knows that the way Brighton is set up is so brilliantly now. The manager is almost like the final piece.
No, we can't be
everything is in place at Brighton. Bro. No, I'm not being disingenuous to him, but they've even said this themselves. Brighton fans will even tell you they have a system in place that is so beautiful with their recruitment, the way they do things, everything, the structure of the club, that managers technically can be a seamless transition. They can lose a manager and they'll know, they'll get the numbers, they'll do it, and they'll bring someone else in who plays similarly so they can continue to be similar. Everybody knows that. So there is no guarantee that De Zerbi is any better than Potter, and that Potter wouldn't have just done what De Zerbi's doing. And again, it could have gone the other way, and maybe he wouldn't, but I'm saying there's also evidence to suggest that it would have, or it could have. So for me, if everybody's now shitting on Potter because he failed at Chelsea, even though Chelsea are a mess, I understand they are
That's
a mess.
a bad example because look at them. They
But
are a state.
it was
of
still a
crap.
step up, and the manager couldn't handle the step up. And
But
if I'm being honest with you,
Chelsea
there's
is-
way more
yeah.
pressure being Liverpool manager than there is being Chelsea
But
manager.
Chelsea's rotten. It's like Man United are rot. They're rotten.
And that is true. So that
We're not
variable
rotten.
could have been what it is.
Yeah,
But
that's
all right, so if you know Chelsea are rotten, why would you not take Potter at Liverpool?
Because I've never rated him like
because
you
you have to discount what he did at Chelsea.
Because I
and you
never
have to
rated
just
him
look at
like
what
you,
he
man.
did
I rate De Zerbi ahead of Potter. You man might say you want him more so than De Zerbi.
Okay, people in the chat
I would rather
who are
De
going to be
Zerbi
honest
over
with themselves.
Potter.
What
I've
is
said
better?
this.
Why would you not take Potter at Liverpool now?
I'm not taking Potter at Liverpool. No, I don't. Listen, he's still a good coach. I just think De Zerbi's better though. That's my opinion. I think De Zerbi's better. I think De Zerbi's tactically better than Potter.
That's fine. And
That's what it
again, this isn't facts. This is just opinion. So, like, I get it. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
But yeah, no, listen. Let me read out the supers, bro. Let me read out the supers. Red Oxtail says, has anyone from the board said anything yet? All they said is they're gonna do their due diligence and check and rare tear. They haven't really said nothing else really, other than the fact of they'll let us know when they've made that appointment. Virgil will stay. We can't lose two captains in 2 summers. I think he will stay as well. And you're right, we can't lose 2 captains in 2 summers. I promise you. I don't know. Let me read this. I promise you. I promise you, if Ali, Virgil, Mo, Dip, Drift will be sipping Bailey's, bracking out the toilet for 3 months straight. I done already said I'm shifting to
Bailey's would do me in, mate.
Yo, Bigger H. Just Lab says Drift got numb by Lincoln Park in his headphones.
Din 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 din.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. So I had to read that again just to make sure we're in the mad thing. Red Oxtail, that wound was self-inflicted. I don't know what that was regarding, so I do apologize. Jada Activist says, what if Pep leaves City for Barca at season ends? Bro, that'll be amazing because then it'll be like a clean slate for everybody. Because I think Man United are probably going to get rid of Ten Hag. Obviously, we know Klopp's leaving him. It'd be amazing if Man City's manager was leave as well, but I don't think he's going to leave though, unfortunately. And last but not least, Jay's Ward says they play England in the final. Does it count? Oh, he's talking about Italy. We're talking about the Mancini team.
Do you know what? Does anybody know what Brighton's highest finish was under Potter? Because I'm just looking at this. Just when you just like want to just do a curiosity thing, bro. Yeah. Graham Potter was in charge of Brighton for 1,206 days, and De Zerbi's been in charge of Brighton for 499 days. So Potter is almost done triple the amount, not quite, but like over double the amount, right? Of time as the manager. He's played double the games. He's literally played double the games, and the win ratio, the points per game for Potter is 1.3, and for De Zerbi is 1.6. So De Zerbi does have a higher win, higher points per game. But again, if you've played half the games, then that can be a much easier number to accumulate.
Of course,
right?
but he can only do what he's doing right now.
No, that's true. But what I'm saying is, I'm just saying that to say this. There's still some evidence there that Potter could have continued the trajectory and done what De Zerbi's done.
I think Potter was hype, personally. More so than De Zerbi, if I'm being honest. Don't wrong.
De Zerbi, do you know De Zerbi came into a perfectly oiled machine and just continued what Potter was doing? It weren't like he came into a team that was a mess and he changed everything. Brighton are a well-oiled machine, bro. Houghton, they're a well-oiled machine. They got rid of him. We thought it was weird. Why did they? Potter came in, boom, took it on. De Zerbi's coming now, boom, took it on. They're a well-oiled machine.
De Zerbi got man thinking these men are playing like Barca. I never thought that about Potter. I just said, yeah, they're good, They're good. Look, I'm just saying. Sam said, if If we bring Verts, if Salah leaves in the summer, listen, I don't want Salah to leave, but I would take Florian Verts at Liverpool. You man know this already. Like, been saying that for a long time. Still, you don't know. Florian Verts is cold. Ty says if Xabi comes, pause. The top 4 will be Spanish managed. That is mad, you know. You're right. That is crazy, man. Crazy. Hold on. Where's that one? Oh, Scoop, big at yourself. Been a minute, Scoop. I ain't seen you on here for time, bro.
Bro,
Deserby
that's a
ruined by
throwback, you know.
COVID and war. No one won league. No one won the what? Deserby ruined by
Oh,
COVID.
I think he's trying to say that nobody won the league that year because the Ukrainian war happened. Okay, fair enough.
Fair play, fair play. And Optimus says, guys, does Zidane work for you?
Zidane doesn't want to manage in England, so there's
Yeah,
no
I
point
love
even having
Zidane,
that
but I don't think it would. No, Zidane could work, but I don't know why. I just don't see him as Liverpool manager. I don't know why. I would, I think he's a good coach, but yeah, I don't think it would work still, but it remains to be seen. Listen, people, we gave it overtime that he wanted. It's a peak one still. Jurgen Klopp is leaving. Virgil Van Dijk, obviously, he has said what he said. He said he's going to wait and see what happens. There's a lot that needs to be answered regarding contracts, staff, players. We don't know what the future holds for Liverpool, but we just hope that FSG, the owners, will make the right decision. That's all we can hope for. People, like I said before, like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And make sure you stay tuned for Kop-Ish. Obviously, Liverpool play the next game on Wednesday. We'll be live for that. Stay tuned as well to the socials as well. In terms of when we do the preview, that most likely will be tomorrow, I think, because the game's on Wednesday. Yeah, because Chelsea
it will
Wednesday.
be tomorrow. Yeah, it will.
Yes,
be
it's Chelsea Wednesday, and also we got Arsenal on Sunday as well. So we're gonna have some content for you guys. So don't worry about that. There'll be previews and whatnot. Everything will be set. And yeah, man, I hope everyone has a blessed Monday, morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you're watching this. Jiff, anything you want to say before we take people out, bro?
No, big up everyone, obviously. This is all copium. Everything we're doing right now is copium, innit? So breaking news. What breaking news? Did you do a
What?
Did you do a roundup amongst the community to find out who? Because the way everybody's like really pushing back on me not really wanting De Zerbi, am I to believe everybody wants De Zerbi? Is that what the feeling is right now? That everybody wants De Zerbi to be Liverpool manager?
Everyone wants Alonso.
Okay.
We was just talking about De Zerbi. Everyone wants Alonso. Everybody did.
Okay.
He's the unanimous favorite, from what I can see,
Okay.
and that's what I want. I want Alonso.
Oh no, because there was so much pushback. I got it's like everybody wants.
No,
De
I
Zerbi
think people
and
were
stuff.
just saying like if we was to get De Zerbi, they're not gonna get mad and cry because we just mentioned a whole heap of other managers, innit? But I think that the majority want Alonso, and I think as things stand, from what I can see as well from the press, Alonso is the favorite.
Well,
Alonso is the favorite.
Bayern Munich are going to sack Tuchel if he doesn't win the league, and they're going to try and get involved in trying to get Alonso, so it could get a bit sticky still.
But
If Alonso wins the league, they're going to sack Tuchel, and then they want Alonso. They've publicly like stated they want Alonso, and remember, it is one of his former clubs, and he's also got the thing in his contract that that's the other team he can go to. So it could get real sticky trying to get Alonso.
We just gotta get there
It could actually become a tug of war, bro.
it probably will be a tug of war
It
for
could
Alonso.
actually become a.
That's
tug
why I
of
said
war,
it's
bro.
not a given that we're gonna get him. It's not gonna be simple as that.
We don't even know if it's who we want.
Yeah, that
Not
as
as
well,
a fan base, I mean as a club. We don't even know if it's
yeah.
who we're going after.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it could get sticky.
But yeah, people, listen, stay tuned. We don't know what's gonna happen. We'll have to wait and see. Boy, it's gonna be a mad next couple of months. We got trophies to win, but we've also got a manager to replace. Let's see what happens, people. Listen, People, love as always. It's your boy, man like Matt. It's Drift. Kyle was here as well. We'll see you again very, very soon. Most likely tomorrow. Take it easy, people. Love.
Peace.